everyone, it's time for All Guns Blazing. On the mic this week, myself, Amadeus, and why don't you two go ahead and introduce yourself?
Howdy, it's your boy, Rudy. Chillin'.
So, 'twas the night before Slashback, and all through the house, everyone's fucking mashing. And we're got our 2v2 bracket going on here, starting off with the Golden Gorillas versus Sin and Punishment here. So, this is our 2v2 with State bracket. We run it on the first Thursday of every month here. We got 14 teams tonight, so a pretty solid bracket out here. Of course, some strong players teaming up here too, but we'll get through them as we get through the bracket. Started off with absolutely a slobber knocker match, I'm sure, between Jigs and Kaisoji coming up.
Very reserved round start, though. See if that stays the pace the entire duration.
Well, I mean, for certain, Sin does not necessarily want to go in and engage in this matchup. Why should he? Definitely wants to use that big advantage to it. But of course, Jigs trying to make their way in. It goes low profile through the follow-up. You can do that.
I didn't know that, actually.
Yeah, you can actually just get low profile through it. It doesn't hit that high, or it doesn't hit that low.
That makes sense.
Good Abari mash out on the pass through. Yeah, here's the plus frames. Yep, blocking. That gives
yeah, FD in the air for
in.
extra plus frames in case you needed it.
Yeah. Oh, nice just DP. Yeah, just stop.
I mean, I had to hard call that out in some way, essentially. Otherwise, kind of free. Oh.
Oh,
just like that run in beak drive. Yeah, I mean, that's also kind of free, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I like what Jigs does here too. Like, he's got the 50 meter. Just go into back turn state and just see what Kaisoji does. It's a 2K reset. Oh no!
Oh, a little too late. Yeah, you're not wise, you know that.
Not much you can, but you trade. That's cool.
Yeah, hey, that's a neat projectile eat you have on that beak driver move of yours. What if I didn't give a shit? What if I just didn't care?
Oh, but that's real bad. That whipped back turn dust gives that counter hit on that beak driver. Kaisoji's got these confirms.
Yeah, a nice chunk of damage for a little bit of neutral.
And now we're in the funny time. Oh yeah, that's the catch. Yeah, we start charging that blitz. It's very easy just to react with it.
I love
Big damage and baits out the mash.
Oh, Jigs. I mean, you're truly a villain, Jigs.
Kaisoji's been representing the Abari a bit, so I mean, might as well go for it. And now Sin, not with much calories on deck, so yeah, Kaisoji's got to look for a space to eat. Doesn't want to give Jigs a free in. Yeah, just burst and no eating in this house. I'm coming right back in.
I'll never stop going in. I'm gonna keep going in. I'm still going in.
Yeah, I mean, now she's out of calories. Actually, doesn't get a
no. Okay.
That's a big counter. Yeah, too close to eat. Needed something.
5H really clutched out that last round. If that was that was the tip of 5H.
And 5H got a lot of range, and that counter.
I mean, for sure, it makes sense when we saw, right? But like in the moment, I was like, "Oh, you're not getting that punish, are you?" And then it hit. I'm like, "All right,
you're getting that punish actually."
Good for you, but that was kind of close in terms of spacing.
So Jigs takes game one for his team here. So we're gonna go to the other teammates here. Learn versus Clip the Kid. So I'm pretty sure these two have actually fought in an NKO before.
I think we saw it, yeah, recently, right?
Yeah, because like this matchup is notably, I think it's pretty rough for Soul. He actually lacks a lot of tools to catch Chip effectively.
So,
of course, Soul can also counter Chip with 6H. So yeah.
Very interestingly, this is actually not a good matchup for Chip, but it's not a fun matchup for Soul to learn what it is.
Right.
Because like the way you play Soul in this matchup is very different from like what you're used to.
And it seems here, like, Learn generally plays a lot more passive, a lot more patient, like, as a Soul player. But, like, that's not a bad idea versus Chip, but if you're going to give Chip the ability just to run over you, he's going to do it. So you really do have to be, like, you have to still be moving and presenting defensive walls, but you can't be passive.
Yeah. Also, like, the good thing that Soul has going for him especially is, like, his risk-reward compared to Chip's risk-reward in the neutral space, like, can pay off a lot harder and faster.
I mean, that Gamma Blade comes out a little late there, but works out. That Abari 2H on the
speaking of risk reward, that's a pretty good one to have. If it works pretty well.
The teleport crossed up whatever, but I think Learn was going for it.
No!
But they're crossed under. Yeah, gotta confirm out of it. At least got the corner positioning. Did not bait the dead angle though. Looked like he was going for it there.
Oh no! Okay, yeah, you gotta burst that.
Yeah, the fadeaway Alpha Blade always something to just catch people trying to be a little bit cheeky.
Especially like if you get the edge of the alpha. The edge of the alpha near the corner, that's like the peak position you want to hit that. Lets you combo into a nice corner combo, double alpha, run mid screen, the whole shebang. Good stuff with it.
Yeah, so that makes this team 1-1 here. So it's gonna be Cliff versus Jigs here to
Now
figure out.
speaking of this is a bad matchup. I mean, okay, it's a frustrating matchup as well. You know, obviously Chip has all the tools that he needs to succeed in most matchups. But the thing that makes his matchups typically bad are just, you know, the risk reward factor.
Yes.
And when Leo shits out damage on
Oh,
normal
no.
interactions with a flash kick, right?
Yeah, like that's the big thing too. Is like a lot of Chip's mix-up is left-right mix-up. Guess what? Doesn't care about left-right mix-up. That's right, parry. I mean flash kick. So definitely.
You're
yeah.
right, and you should say it.
Well, Cliff
Nice bait,
doing
though.
a good job here. Yeah, baits out the burst. That's gonna give him the momentum he needs. So
Ooh.
a little bit too far. Oh no, normal hit on that 5H though, so that's not the end of the world. But unfortunately get caught in the mix here, forces the burst out. And yeah, Jigs comes right back in.
Oh, didn't RC for the kill, but it doesn't matter.
RC.
Cliff wasn't ready for that wake-up timing either, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think that's something important to note too, is like when you burst somebody away like that, like you can't always just assume they're just gonna stay out. Sometimes they're just gonna come right the hell back in. So you gotta be ready for it.
Also,
And a 5-hit combo for
closer, the closer to the corner, the more of a risk it is too.
right. And tries to jump out, doesn't FD in the air, not in a great position for Cliff right now, but DP's out of the unblockable setup, trades on the Gamma into the reset. This is what Cliff needs. Yeah, doesn't even go for a knockdown. Oh, but blocks low on the JD.
That is a learning situation against Leo.
Yes.
Like, I mean, you know, Leo not great air movement, but because of that dive kick, he gets to at least exist in the airspace with a threat. Especially with 50 meter behind him. Like, it's like, you know, I went to the air, didn't get much off of it, and now in a bad spot. However, air stall, and now it's my turn because I have 50 meter, right? Not what you want when the character that isn't great at moving has put himself into a bad position. But good stuff from Jigs, and oh man, I forgot to have the team names pulled up.
This
What
is
was it,
Asian
Golden
Baby
Arrows?
Girls and T and Shinhan is the strongest human.
Yeah, so we got Asian baby girl Irene. I'm sorry. We got Asian baby girl Emoto and Joy, and then we got Tien Shinhan is the strongest human. Mina Tums and Just Avery. So, yeah, this being a teams bracket, we do have to call each team up as they come up. So if you guys do see yourself and your team on stream, please make sure that you're ready to join the lobby before I even call you. It makes things a lot easier. But yeah, Irene and Joy teaming up here. So Coquette and Joy here teaming up. I mean, means they don't have to fight each other. That's really nice. Good reason
That
to
is
team up
nice.
with people.
I personally, I love watching a lot of these players play. So like, this is a good batch. I'm always interested to see how they interact with specific like scenarios, and because like, you know, you ever run into players who are just like, I can't play like that person no matter how hard I tried.
Yeah,
I feel like we get a
absolutely,
lot of that in Exert, and I loved watching that. Like, I mean, that's why I love Exert in general, right? So, seeing that in teams, especially in like a first to ones, like they're going to do what they want to do because it's a first to one, and it really shows through how much of themselves they put into their gameplay. Whereas in the first two or first three, they might be like, well, let me try and play like smarter or more reserved or safer, and as a result, you know, nerves. But in the first one, it's like, fuck it, we're going in.
But speaking of fuck it, we're going in. It looks like Minatom's coming up, facing off against Coquette's Jam here. So now this is a matchup I think Coquette's has a decent amount of experience in. It is not a good matchup for Raven. This is definitely the Jam favorite matchup here. Of course, Minatom's fairly aggressive Raven, which I think is a good thing to have in this matchup, to play that aggressive style. So do wonder how this is going to go down between the two of them here. So. Just immediately enter stance around start. That's not a bad idea, but unfortunately, because Coquette there didn't really do anything aggressive, didn't really pay off, and now Minatom's in a really bad spot, finds himself cornered, has to glide out. But you can see here the issue that yeah, and a great confirm too with the max Eki too, so you get the full extension into the other corner. We'll just do some pressure over here now. Minatom's
My god,
that's gonna be a lot of damage, yeah. And unfortunately, Minatom's let go of stance there too, like. Can hold stance there and you'll get to super out of that, but
now
can't
reset the air throw.
Yeah, but Minatom's has no HP to play with. You cannot, you can't really let Jam escape here. Lost the next Eki in there, yeah. Doesn't have to worry about the
yeah.
You gotta do lows on Jam. You're Raven.
But also, like, I mean, we have to say like how particularly fucked up that situation was against Jam. You know, it's like, okay, I know you have to do a low because I'm Jam. But also, if you do a safe deal with my parry, But even if you do get the safe jump timing, which is like 2 frames on my parry, I
Are
can
you
just
really?
DRC because I have a bunch of meter because I'm jam. Oh,
Avoid.
didn't get read on that.
Oh no, gets a little bit too close on that meaty too. That orb with no excitement, no real Okizeme off of it. Yeah, just looking for a way in here, gets caught by the glide. That's going to be a knockdown. Oh no, too close. And again, yeah, you can't just do,
deal with that.
can't do meaty eyes on Jam. Has the
Yeah,
max
Jam is
XP.
gonna force you to stagger your pressure as Raven, unfortunately, or go for them like really ambiguous high lows.
Oh, tries to bait something out, but unfortunately gets a hit out of landing there. Maybe trying to throw and instead gets hit out of super, but that super's going to do not so much damage, but give Coquette her burst back here.
Excellent conditioning from her as well to know, like, I know I just went parry like 3 times in a row. I feel like jumping now. Fuck you, deal with it.
Yeah, it's like you're afraid to do meaties on me. That's a big counter hit, but yeah, not gonna be able to get the firm. But the Ryujin straight through the burst.
Yo, the micro dash 2S though, I see you. Damn, that was tight. Didn't even need to RC. Just like, nah, I'm close to the corner. I got this, easy. He's so fast, bro. That was tight. Yeah, that burst is unfortunate. We've been. Who among us has not been there, done that?
Yeah, I mean, bursting Jam, haha, funny. So definitely one of those situations to be like, cool.
All right, it's my panted. Who the fuck has seen this matchup? Post of the week. Sasher can't recall.
Important though, because Avery does have Heihyun secondary, so they should have fairly decent awareness of what the character can do. Like, you know. And I'm pretty sure.
I mean, yeah, but at the end of the day, like the difficulties Bedman has are still like so. The risk reward here is going to be a major factor. Okay, well, or you're mashing. That helps.
I definitely think this is matchup. I think you're right. The risk reward is definitely Heihyun's favor for a lot of these interactions, but I think Heihyun has a lot of issues trying to get in on Bedman to get something started here.
I guess he is a zoner still technically, right?
Yeah. And I think Avery's doing a great job there. Unfortunately, a little bit too late on that confirm, so gets thrown out. But has the awareness to block these ADs. Gets caught by the low.
Didn't finish the combo. No.
But the 6H flyer C throw. Hey, I got a carrot throw for 25 meter.
What if you wanted to throw, but you were a little bit too far? But you also had an advancing 6H.
Gee, I wonder. Caught the red fall. Oki not biting on these frame traps. Barely avoids the red high.
Hey, Avery, that was some tight movement. Like, regardless of how like the game goes, that was some nice control of your character. I feel like it doesn't get praise. People should get more praise for when like they do good things with their character, even if it's not like leading to a win, right?
Right. Yeah, it's like the little tiny victories still mean a lot, especially when it's like these higher levels. Good IB, tried to air throw on the way down after the IB, but unfortunately too late. Air throw out of the. I didn't know you could do that yet. Made that unsafe by air throwing, and the air throw attempt there pays off. These JH is working.
Avery's I don't know if you can get a better combo from that 6H.
Yeah, so now Joy caught in the corner here.
In the minefield as well, too.
Yeah, I mean, just barely avoids the Shinken. No punish on it, though. Oh, counter JH gets the knockdown. Avery trying to make some space here. Crawls under. Lets the red ball Okizeme come out, and Fault just dives right into it. The Task C tries to escape that JH.
Yeah, kind of has to force that.
Yeah. There's the FD, just doing these high boosts, trying to chip out Avery, not with much meter to FD a lot of these. So yeah, Joy just looking for the way in and gets in with the IAD-JS for JK.
I like the zoning idea there of the Task B Deja Vu, but unfortunately it was like not like prime gunflame range where like as someone used to like zoning, you're like thinking if they do this I can get in on this because of the recovery.
Right.
Had to do something like I don't know, like a Deja Vu Test B might have worked better with the YRC behind it in that moment. But like, do you really want to waste meter when you're that low already? Yeah, it's hard to say. Tough situation to be in, for sure. Good stuff from both ends.
Alright, so up next we're going to have Neil and Yosagi team, just name it Backshots or something, versus Patience from the Zoo, which is going to be Thumbtack and Pizu.
Patience from the Zoo. Patience from Zoo.
Patience from Zoo, yes.
That's a character limit issue, I see.
I don't know. I think that's less characters that just name it backshots or something.
I mean, yeah, you're right. Actually, where's the? Why no the?
Maybe the P is silent.
Damn, yep.
No, I'm not Dota boomers. Like I have never played Dota, League of Legends, any of that genre.
No,
maybe
I'm
in
just,
my life.
I'm definitely not a Dota boomer. I played League of Legends and it made me toxic for real, but like in my head silently. So I stopped playing MOBAs. Period.
Shockingly, League of Legends didn't make me toxic. It was like,
I'm
it was
jealous.
like I was like chilling, right? But I don't even know how to describe it.
I tried
thought
to
it was
watch some
crazy.
gameplay of Mobages once. No, wait, not Mobages. That's something else. I tried to watch gameplay of Dota clones once before, and it gave me a headache. So I
Yeah.
did something else instead.
I quit
There's
League
the
of
link
Legends because
for
all my
me.
friends quit. This is the only reason I played League, because I had friends that played it.
Real shit. That was why I hated quitting it. To be honest, it was like, man, I wish I could just play a thing with all my friends that we all did at the same time.
Yeah, I have the same issue now,
Unfortunately,
actually. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm toxic when I play that game. Big asterisk, maybe. I'm not sure. Hopefully no longer, but I don't want to go back and find out, you know? Alright,
So it looks
get
like
to it.
Kizu versus Neil here. Neil on, yeah, okay, go into character select. I'm like, it's in. Yeah, go into character select. So Soul versus Venom here. Actually, I don't know how this matchup goes. I want to say it's a pretty even matchup. Probably Venom's favor if I had to guess, but
Yeah, I mean, like,
It-
from an example, not to like compare people and how they play their characters, but like in terms of like high performance, you know, I seeing Devo versus Hirsch at WrestleMania, that made me think like it's definitely even, but man, you are not having fun as Soul it feels like.
I mean, Soul's one of those characters. He's got every tool available for a situation. He can get around most anything. But of course, Venom Ball Okizeme here, pretty much impossible to deal with. But the run up,
Just
run up wild grab, yeah. I mean, very easy to freeze up against Soul players when you're in that situation here. And now Kizu caught in the corner.
Oh,
Deal with
we
a
have
100
so
meter
much
on deck.
meter.
No
Ugh.
burst either to burst out of this. Make it hurt a little
Ugh.
less. It's the
Double
big
Fafnir.
confirm.
No IRC. Oh, that's kind of huge. Oh wait, never mind.
Oh,
We're
you
good.
left the gap. Yeah, I got 100 meter.
Yeah.
I don't gotta hold shit.
Fool that you were for not just doing another projectile in your pressure and not interacting with me.
I'll take round one. Cell's burst on deck here too. And oh no!
Nice.
Unfortunate. Kizu just wanted to do one cute little poke.
Yeah.
Got counter hit for it. But what a back throw.
Oh, that's gross. Good ship position.
I don't know
Yeah. How that works? Yeah, me neither. I just assumed it fucking crossed up because it wasn't fully in the corner, but I don't know how that. I don't know how you control that, right? Like that's the real juice.
Good defensive
Was it,
Kizu
like,
here. Yeah, Stinger YRC just to stop. Still caught in the corner here with a flashing guard bar. Has burst, but where are you going to use it? Yeah, holds on to it. Has to hold on to it. Still lost a decent amount of life.
Barely.
Just recovers in time to block the 2D.
Yeah, lucky
Stinger
that he didn't IB it to try and punish. Wow, so
Oh,
no.
trying to 6P soul.
Fool that you were.
Yeah. Not even Venom.
I like the attempt to call out the
no.
Vandal Revolver from Pizzuto. That was nice. Knowledge of like what the character can do.
And good optimization from Neil there, picking up the kill off of that bar hit there. I think Pizu wanted a Stinger YRC after whipping that 6H and just got caught out. Maybe a different button came out, got counter hit instead. But great conversion there from Neil to finish that up. But Yosagi on Amelia tonight, facing off against Thumbtack Answer.
Yosagi's brave. I would not want to play any low health character versus Answer.
Yeah.
What if I was super mobile and also my mobility was maybe potentially my best starter? What if just that? You know?
I know from hearing Faulty talk about it, this matchup is definitely one of the most stressful matchups for Answer, just because, well, I mean, you get knocked out in Amelia, what do you do? Now Yosagi caught in the corner, Thumbtack with the command grab, representing it early here.
Do it again. Do it again.
That would have worked. I mean, oh, but the 2D counter it. Yosagi tried to get away with something there, but instead gets caught mid-air, not FDing.
I mean,
No,
kind of regardless.
Yosagi,
Yeah, I was gonna say regardless, can just chill now. Like, once you get, I feel like once you get Millia to that 25% health range, you can really just chill and let her be over aggressive.
Especially as answer when you have that very strong projectile
Yeah,
fire
exactly.
to just not have to play neutral for one hit. Oh, summoning out the Secret Guard, but avoiding it by getting onto the scrolls. That trade works out for answer, so gonna knock both characters down and get rid of Secret Guard. Yeah, that's a cute little disc over there. Yeah, that's nice.
What if you want to play neutral? Hey, did you block that? I didn't block that.
Well, I didn't block that one. That one's a command throw. So now Yosagi caught in the corner, gets caught by the overhead, holding down back against answer. Not too lightweight to get it confirmed there. So yeah, Thumbtack knew it. Dropped it.
Was that the air command grab?
Might have been.
That was a weird little short hop that I don't think exists in this game. So that's, I can only suspect like a TK short accident. I don't know. Was that on purpose? I gotta watch the tapes on that one.
Thumbtack though really just never letting Yosagi play the game. That's it. Just kind of come like, what is this Neela shit? Come on, get out of here. Come on.
Listen, everything's easy versus Millia if you just don't let her play. It's that easy. Simple as that, really.
Simply kill her in 2 combos, and you don't have to worry about Millia. But now we have Neil versus Thumbtack, which if I remember right, this is also a rematch because Neil has a lot of issues, lost actually against Thumbtack last time they played. And Thumbtack here really dominating the neutral game here. Finds himself in the corner though, backs off a little bit too much, escapes out of the corner with that super jump forward, so that answer super jump very far reaching.
Oh, risky 2P there.
Yeah, risky, but works out, like great hitbox on it.
Yeah, just because Neil did the 6P a little bit earlier than you know, trying to frame trap something big, but because of the micro dash 2P, it worked out for Thumbtack getting the whiff recovery.
A burst save confirmed there. Gets caught by the 2D, but doesn't confirm.
Oh,
gets
no.
Caught backdashing though. Yeah, maybe wanted an IB or something, or expecting something else. Got caught backdashing here. So now Neil up to set point for his team. Air to air JP starting off aggressive here. Doesn't FD cancel. Tries to do something cute with the 6K, but instead just whiffs them. Or baits the Volcanic Viper here though, and baits the burst afterwards. Yeah, no conversion though off of it. But gets caught by the overhead, just BB out. Yeah, no real great.
I mean, I guess
there.
I guess Neil does have the round, so bursting sooner than later isn't necessarily bad in the first one.
Yeah,
it just feels like your brain's just not used to like thinking like, oh yeah, that's a good burst.
Yeah, true. Oh, nice. And the blitz, yeah, good blitz representation, but unfortunately it charges the blitz. It makes it very hard to answer. The Bandit Burger catches the backdash, gonna get the knockdown from here. This is pretty much guess for game scenario. Good FD jump, escapes out of that wild grab attempt. He'll be catching people out with it.
That might be death.
I don't think so. I don't think Answer has the way to get the guts crushed. Okay. You're gonna have to guess for game here and not in a great position. Actually, yeah, Thumbtack just knocks him away. Just says you're gonna have to play neutral to get in on me. Tries to air throw Soul Bad Guy. Not a great choice. That throw doesn't pay off here, and jumps away, gets onto the seal for the invincibility to win punish.
He ran straight to the seal because of course he would. Why would he not?
Wow, Answer's going for seals, huh? Backdashes through the IAD. Yeah, and you see there Neil trying to cover the seal, and Thumbtack doesn't go for it that time. Instead, puts Neil in an awkward scenario there. Oh, doesn't get the invul there. Gets caught in the air. Defending. Oh, gets caught by the counter hit by the force by the wrist. That's big damage here, and makes it burst safe too with those 2Ps. Still a huge chunk of damage. The reset into the wild grab. Yep, burst safe. But, oh, actually, very burst safe, but very hard to make it true burst safe. It's good throw, yeah. Baits out the Volcanic Viper, but no punish. Yep, card wire. So just try to control neutral, and unfortunate there. He pressed the punch button a little late there, lost the invul frame, but I think if he pressed it any later, then he would have just been thrown. So
yeah, that was an interesting interaction between Seal and the JH. I actually didn't expect that to happen.
So Just Name It Backshots is going to move on to winner semifinals, but up next we're going to have Dinner with Jay-Z versus Girlfriends-in-Law. So
these girlfriends-in-law are going to dinner with Jay-Z. Wow.
Cool. Personally, I'd rather take $1 million, but I mean, that's me.
You know what? I think that's me too. I know. It's tempting to have that dinner with Jay-Z, but I'm a contrarian. What can I say? I'll take the cool $1 million.
I've also been informed that Junk Lions was enforced. It was coerced into the Steam name. Now it's loading as their normal Steam name, Tengen Toppo Gurren Lag Switch, which is a great Steam name. But I can kind of guess what the Steam name would be just based on what Chastity had. Yeah. Thanks, Chastity, for that explanation.
We should have kept it the same.
Anyway, how do you feel about Viking versus Slayer?
It's fine. It's Slayer at the end of the day. Whatever advantage you have, it's Slayer. Who cares? I feel like that's every matchup I have in my mind with Slayer, but unless you have like, the Oki that locks down him to a million years, and even then, it's still Slayer.
I do think both of these. This is just an important side note, but both of these players are both relatively new and growing extremely strong, extremely quickly. Cinnamon Oatmeal, of course, graduated from basically every single of the intermediate brackets here recently, and Junkline well on their way too. Definitely been impressed by their Viking play, which is not something I say lightly. I'll be honest.
It's true, especially because you hate it.
True, I don't like Viking that much. Falling gunplay. Oh, Kizemi here. Now, here's one thing. Yeah, Junkline shows really great presence of mind with those tank throws. Goes for the Yo Johnson. Yeah, doesn't get it. I'm sure that's what that was. Instead,
it wasn't a no Johnson elite. No, it was a no Johnson, but not a sad Johnson because there was no JS. That's the sad.
Command bite. Yep.
Oh, missing the air dash combo off that potentially.
And again, the no Johnson there. Yeah, every single time you see Viking just super jump rising JS, that's a Yo Johnson. Just didn't feel like showing up to the table. Tried to low as
Unfortunately, also, Junkline's not OSing it either, so you're getting the JS fully. For those unaware, you could OS Yozanson with the JP, and if you mess up the Yozanson, you'll get the JP instead.
Oh.
Now, yeah, do I forget to do it, or am I panicking and just don't go for it? Yes, all the time. It's one of those things it's like, I should OS, I won't.
Unfortunate for Junkline there, whiffs the burst on the close slash entirely, but the reversal throw on the 6P. Slayer going for 6P, thinking Junkline might wake up and mash something. Instead, gets thrown into the corner. Now you're in the Viking zone. 5 Ps, Junkline, and going for this pressure. Yeah, bait gets a dead angle. So there's 50 meter, but crosses through. Wake up 5P goes the wrong way. Cross up.
Oh!
Throws! You can do that! Throws out of the helter skelter. Really weird looking. Not know what was going on for a second there. And there's, you want to try to throw me. Doesn't tech.
Misses the BDC bite, I think, or did it a bit too early, potentially.
Yeah, I mean, Cinnamon Oatmeal was really good at that BDC to escape out. Held the zombie too long, though, and got whiff punished for it, so Cinnamon gonna take game 1.
Damn. I feel personally, I kind of feel a little bit accountable there because of my advice of typically holding a zombie. I'm gonna take credit. I'm gonna take fault on that one, my bad.
All Rudy's fault.
Yeah,
so
that's
if you hear that Junkline, all Rudy's fault. Never listen to a word Rudy says.
Well, I mean, I try to get accreditation from other characters too when I say things, Maybe listen to me a little, or at least like get it fact checked by someone else. How about that? At least that. That's just good practice, I feel, right?
Now here we definitely have a quote unquote bad matchup for Eno, but that's all it takes. That one knockdown. Into the first
as bad as it gets is what I like to say, right?
Right. I mean, Eno has a lot of trouble dealing with Faust far slash. Faust going to first throw items, and Eno's just trying to back off. Does not block the snake stage, the 30 frame overhead. Don't worry, I've been there too. Now, of course,
also, not to forget Faust's 5 billion anti-airs that he has, which are all totally designed as not anti-air.
Yeah, Chaos got another meteor burst there.
Oh my god!
That's going to be it, yeah. That is going to die there. Chaos gets that confirmed there off that hit.
Yeah, see, a lot of those big-ass normals touching all the spaces that wants to go, unfortunately.
Round start Pogo beats the round start 2D and gets the unblockable off of it. Chaos getting great luck off these items and being able to confirm on great situations.
Yeah, great.
Too far for
great luck and great conversions off of that, waiting for to see what happens on screen.
Yeah, there's the unfortunate. Throws the oil pan. That's not going to do much about Eno. The wake up. 5D gets through, and the oil actually kind of messes with the GRC. It's okay. Just made it Eno's Okizeme. You know what? It's Eno Okizeme. You're not blocking it anyway.
I mean, I would like the chance, at least.
Stroke resets, but drops the conversion. Big counter hit. Flower wire seed to keep pressure going. FTC stay high. Chassis caught the conversion. Oh, doesn't block the overhead, but Eno straight turn counter hit low.
That was they were pressing buttons on wake up there. They pressed something on wake up there.
Yeah, I mean that was counter hit something, not sure what, but that's gonna do it then.
Good stuff from Chaos. That was tight.
Yeah, I mean unfortunate with the GRC there, but It is what it is. We are still playing online. I do think there should be an upcoming kind of third-party patch here coming out to help try to lower those events where the delay is forced, much like Plus R, where you can force the delay to be a certain amount of time. So hopefully that will be coming out soon, and we'll be posting about it in all Guilty Gear Discords. Like, hey, you should update your EXE with this version because it's way cooler and way better. So that's going to bring us up to winners semifinals here, though, where we are going to have some more teams that we haven't seen on stream before. We're going to have Eno Boys and Mystic. You get to say their team name. I'm not doing it. You're a Biking player, so I can make you say it.
Wow. I'm not a fan personally, but okay, Stroke the Stuff is going to be coming up next with Mystic and Eno Boys. Yeah. I believe, didn't they win one? They won one of these already, yeah?
Yeah, they have been winning quite a few. And then we are also going to have just name it Backshots or something versus a YouTube link that links you to L staring at light from Death Note. And actually, we're going to call that one up because I flipped these around backwards, so that's my bad.
That's a really long team name. How's that fit on all that?
The YouTube link. I had to get it a few times. So Neil and Yosagi versus Solstice and KTP.
As soon as they show up.
Yeah, I had to call them, so it's my bad.
Yeah, we're a bit short staff. That's all right. No one's fault. We're chilling.
Yeah.
This is one of our killer ones.
How dare Dane fly out to Slashback to have a good time this weekend? How dare!
Streaming their event this weekend, which you too can watch.
It's true. You should watch some Slashback. It's a really good event. I hope I get to go one of these years, but unfortunately, it was not this year. So Yosagi back on the Johnny. Decides he wants to play Johnny against May. You know what? I can't blame him. I would not want to pick Millie into May either. But KTP versus Yosagi. Now this is only semifinals too. Like these are winner semifinal teams, which is really impressive because these are all strong players. We get top 8 with these teams.
Good batch.
Players just playing strong neutral here. KTP gets first knockdown converted into something that Dolphin cancel Okizeme very hard to deal with, but just cut right through the Dolphin with that misfire.
That was a risky burst that the Yosagi did too. Could got chucked.
Yeah, I mean, very hard to burst against May, unless you're bursting her very specific burst points. But of course, now Yosagi just has to force his way forward out of the corner, double jumping over these Dolphins. The whip onto the 6P, but doesn't get much out of it, just gets a level from it, which is still quite a bit, but yeah, KTP just staying in the air. He tries to YRC to get down to the ground safely, but Yosagi just crosses underneath, gets a big conversion here. Here's a high-low, blocks it out, but still caught in the corner, not emptying the Mistfinder, getting back in there. Yosagi, a broke man now, no coins on deck. Doesn't that meter get the throw? Just a cute little whip on that throw. Knockdown, goes for it again, goes to the other side of the mix-up with a low, and IAD YRC right back in. Yosagi doesn't have coins, not going to be able to zone out. May does a lot of damage. FDs, but gets caught, does not block the landing, and yeah, just enough there. So got
him on the lift AP, I think.
Oh, 6P through the misfinder, no whiff punish though. Another player actually able to touch each other at all, just both whipping through each other. Big counter hit on the 6K though, gonna get him a full conversion here. Gets level 3 out of it. Gets caught in the air, and yeah, the air reset with the misfinder. Gotta make sure whenever you tech your FD against Johnny like that. Tries to wake up with something, doesn't work out. Oh, but misses an input there. Yeah, not what he wanted. Gonna give KTP a chance. Good defense, but gets caught by one of the JPs. Not much damage from here, though. Tried to meet Zweihander in the air. I don't know how you're supposed to block any of these either. Nice defense. You know what? I'm applauding KTP's defense. That was great. I'm not gonna lie, that was great defense. I would not have blocked that shit. I'm sorry that Johnny, but that was some great blocking. I don't know how you're supposed to block any of those Zweihanders.
Man, Guilty Gear rewarding the wrong people.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. Yosagi picked Johnny. That was the right option.
I said what I said.
Well, now Neil versus Solstice here, which is I think is another grudge match. As I think Neil has had quite a bit of trouble with this matchup, despite I think it being quite in Soul's favor. But here gets caught once by Ramothal. This might be the end of the round already. Neil's gonna have burst on deck, but it's baited. Solstice looking for it.
I didn't expect that. I wouldn't have been looking for that. Oh, going for the nasty stuff.
I think if you play Ram long enough, you know where the burst baits are going to come out, and you're going to be looking for them though. And that's going to be a perfect for round one. Solstice speed running this round one, taking the burst away from Neil too. That was one loss. That was one mistake in neutral into a burst bait. That's what that was.
And no one can really blame Neil for having difficulty occasionally in this matchup.
I mean, don't get hit by Ram. Yeah, Solstice caught in the corner now. Gets caught by the late air dash though. Starts blocking low. Yeah, there's the burst. Comes back in time. Doesn't get baited this time. Tries to escape out. Still caught in the Yokizeme zone. 4P's keeping Neil honest, but gets caught crouching it by that fire slash. It's going to be conversion into the Dardo. Easy conversion for Solstice. Going to clean it up and going to set that up 2-0.
Am I covering up too much of the health bar there?
No, you're good. It's not that big a deal, I think. I don't know, someone check and tell us otherwise, if it is.
Yeah, someone in stream chat, if we're covering up too much of the life bar, tell us.
Anyway, speaking of top 8s. Maybe even a little bit above top 8.
Did I get the
because KTP lost and then Yosagi lost. Or no, Yosagi won his. That's what it was.
Yeah, I'm just an idiot. For some reason, I thought Solstice and Yosagi were teamed up together. It's fine. I'll reset the match.
Anyway, you see this a few times, to say the least. Matches with a nice confirm off that. Using the misfire confirm here. Gets knocked down. Trying to get that OTG into the tech throw trap there. But Solstice doesn't bite. Ooh, fancy. Gets the unblockable for his troubles as well. Yep. Didn't confirm it though, so it doesn't. I mean, still a healthy lead.
Yeah, I mean, this is
not biting on these throw baits.
This is the noted fabled matchup of performing the 12 labors of Hercules versus a man on the beach in the Bahamas with his monitor turned off. But Solstice has overcome this matchup before, but that's typically in longer sets, not these first to ones. So Yosagi a round up already.
First to one Johnny do be a trial.
Tries to catch out moving forward with that special move, doesn't pay off. Good backdash through the Mistfinder though. Yosagi with 5 coins left here. Yeah, just trying to use this Mistfinder to zone Ram out, the very deceptive range on it too, and just using it to kill these air sword summons. Big counter hit off to JS.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Into the reset. Yeah, gets the reset 5T there.
Oh, nice tech throw on the tech.
Yeah, Solstice showing really good awareness for where these combos are going to drop and already having a mix-up in place. Frame trap with the special move there. Gets caught in the air.
Not only was that for the special move, but at the spacing of that special move, like most people couldn't punish, and also like most people couldn't punish it in time, and also most people wouldn't be able to punish it on block either. Maybe Johnny, obviously the outlier, but I would have to see it to be sure.
Oh no, Yosagi tried to throw, but Solstice was actually a little bit out of throw range there, so it's going to be a huge reward there for Solstice. Yeah, and where do you burst? Solstice shows they know how to burst here, and yeah, the 4P just to get the knockdown and be completely burst safe. Where are you going to do anything? Coin goes straight through the sword, and that's going to be a problem for Solstice now, because now Yosagi's combo to the other side of the corner have levels on deck.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Spend all your meter just to get away from Johnny in the corner. Tries to recall sword, gets caught out for it. Now Yosagi. All right, you're gonna get zoned out by Ramothal. What are you gonna do? Tries to escape. No, chucks sword right back down to the earth.
Using that super jump of Johnny to catch people when they least expect it off those heights.
Oh, I like that from Solstice. Just doing the sword recall wire seed just to get the sword back safely, but get caught jumping out. No conversion there. Darrow, the greedy Darrow, but fortunately does not get punished for it. Dashes under the JH. It's a
yeah.
tough. Now Solstice does have a burst on deck here. Can Usagi keep this burst safe? Not going to kill with this throw paration though. Solstice actually holds on to their burst here. Doesn't even worry about it. Tries to get something cute with that Bacchus die. Doesn't pay off. JH tries to frame trap. Gold burst.
Yeah,
in,
no hurt box.
Yeah, no punish.
This is
But I mean,
gonna be
hey,
rough.
where else are you going to burst against Johnny here? So that gold burst not that bad. Gets the IAD in. Gets the conversion, but not enough to kill.
Yeah, that's a great. Wait.
Hey, Solstice has life lead with the far slash, catches the run in.
Oh, you had it. Oh. I mean, Johnny with 25 mirror, that's a freeze IRC, and dealing with that in
Yeah,
neutral
you can't stay
with a meter
all the
deficit,
way.
you're basically, yeah, had to, like, didn't have to, but obviously felt like they had to, and, you know, kind of had to do something at the very least.
Yeah, like you had
There to
a
go on
life
the
lead.
offense.
You had a life lead, but you also still had 9 seconds, which doesn't sound like a lot of time, but it's a lot of
It
time.
matters against Johnny. It matters against Johnny so much. When he has so many great tools to control neutral and also advance safely. Like, I mean, realistically, 6k on block, you're not punishing that. And if you
Yeah.
are, it's like, probably not even going to be that good of a punish typically.
I mean, Ramlethal is not bad at super jumping into the air and air stalling, but maybe if there was
good
half,
too.
and maybe if there was half the amount of time remaining left on the timer, that could have been a play. But not 9 seconds, especially in fighting game seconds, is a long time. So
Yeah.
other side of winter semifinals here, we're going to have Stroke the Stub versus Dinner with Jay-Z, Chaos versus Eno Boys up here. So Chaos getting to play against Eno again tonight.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
We saw this before. Chaos definitely has like an awareness of how to play in this matchup just to control the space. Get away from that Okizeme, but unfortunately gets their first baited. Eno Boys though not able to get a conversion off of it, so Chaos kind of gets away with scot-free even with that burst.
Really good burst. Ooh, nice. And the pin
good
down.
call
I
out.
like them out of the corner.
Yeah, good call out with
CL?
that 2H too. Like expected Chaos to try to stop the layer one of Eno crap, just like trying to go back in, and instead Eno Boys rushes with that 2H.
Oh, nasty high low off the 5P there.
Yeah, but Faust
Yeah,
Hurtbox
that's
kind of awkward. Seems kind of awkward. Eno Boys not dropping a lot of confirms here. Enough to close out the round, but still dropping quite a few confirms
I mean,
there.
yeah, for Eno Boy specifically, like noted kind of combo fiend realistically. Like,
Yeah, like
I always assume if I get touched by Eno Boys, I'm just kind of getting comboed no matter what.
yeah. So Faust does have a notably awkward Hurtbox in a lot of cases. Great grounded confirm there from Eno Boys there. Yeah, I want to be plus. Yeah, you didn't block this mix-up, I know.
Yeah,
But the wake up throw
definitely,
mash,
definitely like a hey, that 5D wake up option you like to do, don't do it, or else.
Chaos playing from a life deficit here. Got their burst back, dives right back in, uses the P dive though, gets unpunished with it. Oh,
ECL
tried to
IRC
do
on
some-
block.
Yeah, tried to do something
Didn't
with
work
the
out.
JH.
Oh, misses the unblockable conversion off that, unfortunately.
But this should be enough to kill. No, the tech
Oh.
buttons actually pay off for Eno Boys, but now Eno Boys with a life deficit gonna have to figure out some way in. Blocks the note, but not in the position to actually punish it. Anti-airs with the note instead, but gonna have to watch out for chip damage. Tries to 60,
Yeah.
but doesn't get off. And that's so unfortunate too, because if you had just sat there and FD that would have been a huge punish on Chaos.
I also unironically believe that Eno could have 5P'd that potentially.
I
Or
wouldn't be
6 feet that.
surprised. Oh,
I
tried
think,
to.
yeah, it was maybe a factor of timing that unfortunately got that to happen.
Yeah, that 2H so good on block, and now Eno Boys has Chaos in the corner, but jump back J2K counter hit. Eno Boys forced to burst here, eats a lot of counter hits in a short span of time there. That note puts Chaos in the air for longer than I think they might have expected there too, so they weren't ready to block that high-low on landing. Guess for game, backdashes through the VCL wire seat, but doesn't block the
Ooh.
JT, and that's gonna close it out.
I feel like that's the grossest stuff from Eno, where she gets the 5P, gets you to block the 5P, because now it's literally an extreme
high
high low.
low.
Into her, like very early on in her pressure, which is like terrifying.
Yeah, it's like 5, well, it's high-low throw even, because she could even 5P, take
True,
5P
true.
2K, 5P jump cancel JD. You gotta guess.
All right, listen, that wasn't Marlon Pie on screen. I'm not seeing a throw from Eno. They're like, haha, funny high low.
But now we're gonna have more of the same matches we've seen here.
Yeah, really.
So more
More
Viking
Viking
versus
Slayer.
Slayer. Oh, Cinnamon Oatmeal
Ooh.
gets caught trying to do something. Gets caught by the Tommy mat there. Mashes out? No, actually gets crossed through.
Oh, doesn't get escape the wake up option, unfortunately. Nice burst.
Yeah.
Could have been risky, but worked out.
Yeah, I mean, you got hit 2 hits by Slayer there, and that's half your life are already gone. Mystic now fighting from a deficit, falling Gunflame just to force Cinnamon Oatmeal to block. Tries to backdash out, but Viking super active JH catches the option. Goes to the air reset there, maybe? Something.
That was gonna be ID to Tommy, but they messed up.
Okay, so Mystic maybe just missed the input there. Not enough to kill. That Japanese Guts paying off. The wake up throw though. Yeah, no possible. It's late, so no possible infall there. Just as the standard falling. Ooh, that's going to be really high though. Yeah, that charge is
No
not
RC?
gonna go.
I'm surprised there was no RC to try and go for a combo into kill.
Maybe trying to bait burst. Tries to air throw Slayer, but unfortunately, yeah, just outside of air throw range there. Whipped to JH instead. Cinnamon Oatmeal going to take round 1 here. Fade away to Tommy. Yeah, you're trying to chase Viking with an IID. Not always a safe bet.
Solid stuff from Cinnamon Oatmeal, also avoiding Tatami Oki on Wake Up. Not an easy thing to do, even as Slayer, realistically.
You thought you punished me, you fool. I'm going to match with Tommy anyway. So yeah, unfortunately there for Mystico, wasted their entire burst there and still lost a chunk of life. Not going to have any burst back for the rest of this match. Maybe if they win this round by drawing it to time, they can get a decent amount of time back here. Tries to get in past this Tatami mat. Gets through the Kamari follow-up there though. Not enough to kill. That Japanese gun paying off, but you can now block out the crosswise. Yes, for game 6K, keep Slayer honest. Slayer can BDC fight through the 6K, but it's much, much harder to deal with. Oh, tried to be cute with the Yosams and didn't get a punish.
Not that minus. You have to IB that. Yes, especially when you block into the air, you are more at disadvantage because you have to land still.
Yeah, and especially Cinnamon Oatmeal is actually above Mystic in that case too. So, but I mean, half of Mystic's life bar already gone from a random air-to-air hit there.
The Slayer effect.
Down. Oh,
nope.
actually did not hold the charge blitz. Yeah, only tapped it. So good awareness there. You do not ever want to hold blitzy.
Oh, that's bad. You're gonna have to burst this. Yeah,
burst on the burst save point though. Waits for that JD to burst. Good awareness.
Luckily, also Mystic didn't have 50 meter by the start of the combo, so maybe wasn't looking for the meter game to RC on reaction to the burst. Ooh, nice. Gets double JG on one.
And gonna get a knockdown with the super. Not a lot of damage, but gonna force the knockdown here. And this is all because Mystic just IID back in with the Tatami mat with Cinnamon Oatmeal. Not get punished. Yeah, went for the 6K, too slow on startup there. Azami air to air. Yeah, you tried to catch me in the air. Now I still got a parry here too. So Mystic gonna take that match.
Mystic also did the better follow up. Well, it's better depending. The better follow up on hit. The K follow up makes you go forward and gives you more of a better combo as well.
Yeah, and I can
also potentially go on. Sorry.
I was gonna say I definitely see against Slayer specifically too. Like the S and the H follow up, if he immediately cancels into Dandy Step, you might just be whiffing it entirely and eating like a punish from whatever his Dandy Step follow up is. So
a few things. So the K follow up more active as a result of moving forward, right? As a result of moving forward, also gave Slayer the chance to potentially miss a punish by going, behind Viking because a lot of forward hitboxes, and also still in the Arizami follow-up, which is broken, so no recovery on whiff or on block really, not enough to matter realistically. It was just a very solid option, and Mystic was ready to capitalize if it just happened to hit. I mean, also counter hit, so it gives you a billion years, but it was a scramble situation. It could have been any weird number of interactions with these goofy characters on the screen, forcing strange things to happen.
Okay, well, we did have a match play off stream there that we wanted to have on stream, but it's not a big deal because we're ahead of schedule if anything. So, Patience from Zoo takes it 2-1 over Asian Baby Girls. So instead, we're going to have Girlfriend In-Laws versus the Golden Gorillas here. So, so we're going to have who coming up here first? Let's look like
Junkline up first to learn. Curious to see how these two fight against each other.
We'll say if Patience from Zoo and Girlfriends in Laws both win their next matches, they'll face off against each other in winter semifinals, which means we might get Chastity versus Thumbtack.
Whoa, baby! It is fun watching them play though, so that's not too bad of a series of events. Alright. Let's see how comfortable Junkline is versus Sol and how much Soul knows about fighting Biken. Enough to know not to press on that interaction, that's for sure.
Yeah, I know we've discussed this matchup before, and this matchup kind of, I mean, it's a character that has good strike throw versus Viking. Viking's not gonna like it, so at the end of the day, like that
Like,
wild grab is.
It's always a wild combination of like, to some layer she has to care more than most, but also she's still Biken, and you still have
Yeah.
normals that can be a zombie. Nice, gets the throw here, going to go for the Tamioki from mid-screen, misses the Tommy.
Oh, this
Either
is
way,
but
yeah.
and-
Also, either way, depending on the spacing, was it going to be DP save? Ooh, nice back dash.
That's
The
DP
back
save,
dash
yeah,
OS.
back through, but tries to bait a burst maybe, and Learn does not bite on it. Instead, now Junk Line's going to be caught in the corner here against Soul, not where you want to be. Yeah, good jump away, JP. Pretty safe option there after that 6H.
Oh, didn't combo the Tommy there, kind of huge. Ooh, presses bunt, no confirm off that. Yeah, not that minus
Right.
something, unfortunately.
Learn
Didn't
gets
throw
the,
on it. Oh!
oh, but the dead angle gets baited
Yep.
and baits the unfortunately, like you always think, well, it's safe to burst against Grand Viper. Now he's at 50 meter, so Learn going to be taking round 1 and Junk Line's burst there.
That was a very scary zombie.
Yeah, round start to zombie, very, very high risk reward there, especially against Soul. Nice as zombie, idiot. Let me just rip you by the collar there. Yeah, that sort of like Hirokon Soji into a zombie is kind of a weak one Viking thing. It is definitely something that will catch people out if they're not super certain on fighting Viking, but anyone that's seen her before knows what to do. So
Fair enough to say though that like, much like most fighting games things, it might be the weak one thing, but just because it's weak one thing doesn't mean it.
sometimes
But
it
like,
gets back to working again. Like eventually it will.
or like, oh, well, they're not gonna try and press, so they're gonna try and throw, which means I can press, right? But so far we haven't seen Junkline represent that, unfortunately. But did jump away from the throw, so did use that as a safe advantage to escape, which is very important, especially with.
They're trying to face off against Soul when he's in the
Oh,
air.
that's
Very
a kill.
and catches it. Yeah, catches Junk Lion with the Banner Revolver to finish it off. So Larn gonna take game 1 here for his team. Up next,
Unfortunately, Junkline wasn't ready for that weird, awkward no confirm from Revolver, and the didn't tech like high enough to get a tech buttons on Learn landing right in front of them, right in front of it. Good try though, good try. Had a good set there. Like, I mean, I want to see them fight more, to be honest.
like I said,
like
they're a fairly new player, but I'm still very impressed by how much stronger they've gotten recently here. So I'm very excited to see how strong their Viking will become.
Yeah, it's been getting stronger and stronger for sure.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1.
But up next, we're gonna have Chastity versus Jigs.
Nice confirm on the Rising JK.
I mean, I'm sure these two have fought a plenty in NorCal events here, so yeah, just looking for Jigs doing something, and Jigs just being a good boy and holding down back for a bit there, but holding down back, not where you want to be against Eno. Cross the stroke with the white. And I'm sorry, how did Leo get there?
Oh, you know, that is unfortunate. That yeah, Eno H button's good enough to be a barre, but also throw.
Yeah, 6H, I think frame 5 active, if I remember right, that first hitbox there. Chastity got these confirms on deck, gonna close out through the rest of that round, not give Jigs his opportunity to get his burst back here. Chastity takes round 1. Chastity's combo game does go really good.
Yeah, does go really good indeed. Oh, didn't get the parry on that, unfortunately, so gonna take the hit and go out of stance. Now it's all looking Chastity if they just keep up the pressure and don't let go. But nice. Not overextending versus
out of
Leo.
the record, yeah. Does not get away with that. Does not get away gets away with the burst. It actually
Twice in one game.
Yeah, I think Jig's showing like a response to the possible stroke option, just using the Rekka too. And Chastity Ibarra is out, but doesn't actually pay off at it, and so Jigs just continues doing what he's doing.
So, not only like representing an option versus stroke, but also because of the height it hits, representing against hover too, technically, if I'm not mistaken.
And
Oh,
the
that's
wake
gonna have
of
enough
super
Get that.
through the note. Doesn't RC, doesn't get the kill, but gets the overhead. Gonna take the round here. Jigs answers back.
I was terrified that Chastity was gonna burst. I shit you not.
I would have.
Listen,
I don't
man.
say it would have been a good idea, but I would have. Oh no!
Oh,
shoot.
nice.
Yeah, good awareness. Baits out the flash kick there. Gonna get this corner carry into the air, into the reset. But Jigs is okay with that because he gets the restand.
Yeah, and also that tech was a bit too high to confirm that 5B hit that Chastity was going for, so it just didn't work out for them, unfortunately. Nice! Good use of the IB into the 2D.
Now Jinx has the corner positioning. Your risk is flashing. Can't get touched here. Gets a knockdown.
Do
That's
not
going to
get
be great for
touched.
Chastity. Not only for Okizeme, but just to get the risk away from them. Baits the burst too. Not a great position for Jinx now. And the overhead. Yeah, you know Leo players would have charged that flash kick. Chastity going to take the game.
Good stuff from Chastity. Yeah, if you're anytime to have burst thirst is gonna be near the end of the round. That's always a good time. Especially when you have a healthy lead. I mean, obviously, at your own detriment. But, you know.
I feel like
Not
I
too
remember a certain match between you and a certain Nino player, and it involving 6-6 JH like 4 times in a row.
Yeah, that was hysterical.
It was.
Listen, at a certain point, sometimes your brain just decides, I am not gonna burst this round. And then someone's like, I'm going to bait burst every single time.
Where
Anyway,
is your
this ain't about me right now, regardless of how relaxed this bracket is.
6P's through the HCL, but not through the second one, and yeah, sees their Grand Viper and baits it out. Jesse, maybe a little burst there.
Yeah, we talked about burst thirst, and now they're on their game about it.
Jesse here, yeah, not getting any really great clean hits. Actually, just kind of using these HCLs just to try to bait learn into doing something. Nice. Coming to the overhead, Bandit Bringer right on in, and now Chastity caught in the corner. Do not throw me.
Unfortunately, Learn thought that 2S was gonna get punished, so he was trying to 5P as a result, but instead got punished for that.
Angle, little tiny punish here. There's the wake up VV though. No safe jump on that. Learn, just getting caught out. Cannot get this pressure going. And Hail Mary VV trying to make something happen. Doesn't pay off. Chastity's just staring like, what you doing, buddy?
Learn's trying to throw when Chastity's trying to strike, and then Chastity's trying to block when Learn's trying to strike. Damn.
That's just the secret.
Really
just
do
block all their strikes and avoid all their throws. Easy.
It really do just be that simple. There you go. Yeah.
There's a good counter. Yeah, forces the burst out of Chastity that time. Air throw on the forward dash.
It's a Nino throw. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh, no combo off that 6H.
No combo. Yeah, too far for anything other than a Grand Viper. And again, baits out the Volcanic Viper by simply standing there and doing nothing. RC to get a confirm off of this stroke.
Yeah, I mean, Chastity knows ultimately, like, even if you do block that no, I have plenty of time to see if you did and just wait for the one. I'm not going to go for 2 mix-ups, but I'll get the one at least.
Yeah, it's like, I just need 1 mix-up, really. Low,
nice, use the dead angle.
Out. Yeah, use the dead angle to avoid the rest of Eno's pressure here. Blocks the low. JP, stay safe. Learn trying to stay alive here. Gunflame gets a lot of plus frames. Chastity bites on it. It's going to give Learn some Okizeme here. Spends the Gunflame fires and Chastity presses where a strike was coming. Learn going to answer back, make this come down to the last round.
Let's go. More Guilty Gear, baby. Nice punish. Gets the throw into the corner versus the strike or not where you want to be. Covers up RAJK. All right.
I mean, I've seen it hit Eno's JK.
I've seen it, but like, damn. I mean, yeah, you're right. My bad.
All right,
nice blocks here.
There, yeah. BB, yeah, I don't care about your fuzzy overhead. I'm just gonna mash Volcanic Viper.
I be Volcanic. It matters. It definitely matters for Cino at least.
Big counter hit with that 5H. Now Chastity caught in the corner here against Learn.
Oh,
fights their way out. Doesn't get a knockdown though, but gets an air reset. The overhead tries to get the sterilization method. Doesn't pay off though. Learn actually bursts late. But now Learn with no burst on deck, gonna have to make all these hits count. Spends the Gunflame YRC just to keep Chastity blocking. Chastity's okay with it. The reversal HCL. Wake up Blitz though, does not bait the burst. Chastity sterilization.
No,
goes under the ACL. Maybe a miss input there. That's going to go straight into it. Learn's going to take it.
Excellent fucking display of patience from Learn. Holy shit. I definitely folded much sooner than they did. What the fuck?
Learn has always shown to be a very patient Soul player, and I mean, that's honestly probably one of the scariest ways to play Soul, so...
Man, that game was sick. Hell yeah. I can't wait to see that on the VODs when I'm at work later. That'll be tight. Good stuff from Learn and Chastity. Honestly, Chastity was showing a very, very solid game plan. I felt like Learn was done for a few times, but just inched it out every time. Man, impressive stuff.
So up next, we're gonna do We're gonna do Dinner with Jay-Z versus Patience from Zoo, Cinnamon and Oatmeal and Chaos versus Thumbtack and Pizu here. So y'all can please join the lobby.
If you don't mind.
Not even if you don't mind, please. You have to join the lobby.
No, you will join lobby.
You will join this lobby.
Who are they gonna send up first? Has it been changing? Like who they send up first? I actually haven't been keeping track. I probably should have.
Technically, you're supposed to send up like the team captain first, but we don't keep track. So, frankly, do
Yeah.
whatever you want.
Listen,
Just as
I'm
long
here
as
for
both team members get to play.
We're not gonna enforce that.
I'm here for a good show more than like a strict show. But obviously, rules make the event run smoother, so we do them because we must. But still, if you throw someone up for a better match because of history, right? I'm down for that every time.
We're gonna have an assassins match here. Pizu versus Cinnamon Oatmeal. Seems like
Yeah.
so. Now
Slayer versus Venom.
I have to imagine Venom has some setups to deal with BDC. Like, I mean, I have to imagine.
No,
but it's
maybe.
still
Possibly.
BDC. Like, it is still BDC.
I mean, you saw Tatami, right? Like it covers
Yeah.
all. It can cover all of Slayer's wake up, but also, he could just blitz you at any time if he felt like it.
Oh, unfortunately, yeah, Cinnamon Oatmeal just getting caught out here, trying to do something.
Trying to pay burst, maybe.
No, yeah, but it gets punished by trying to crosswise out. Free punish for Pizu here. Going to take the corner position here. Take some chip damage or give me your meter, please, if you don't mind.
Thanks for the meter, Stucker. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Stucker,
don't wanna-
literal. Nice tech throw.
Yeah, Cinnamon Oatmeal immediately
Ooh.
taking momentum back. Pizu not having it. The Barre 2D not going to be enough to close it out. Does
No
not
RC?
Yeah, but I mean, you're Venom. They got 1 HP. You know. Yeah.
I'm still tight about that, bro. You could have just killed.
You could have just done our Red Orb and cancel, do another deadass Morbid. Round start, run up 2k though. Catching Cinnamon Oatmeal trying to dandy step, trying to be cute with it. Pizu showing uncharacteristic aggression, I would say, out of him.
I mean, remember what we said about Millia, where if you don't let her play, right? Yeah, I mean, that is literally Slayer. It's just that Slayer has a very good chance to play.
Catches
I mean,
jumping
that's
out,
literally
tries to bait
everything.
it first.
That's literally actually, but for some it matters much more than most, right?
Nice defense from Pizu there. Did not fall for the feint on the 6k. Unfortunately got bit there. Gonna give Cinnamon Oatmeal a chance. Backdashes out of the next bite attempt though. Tried to do something else. Got a stinger instead though. Not a big punish there. Backdashes. Gets caught trying to backdash and do something afterwards. Cinnamon Oatmeal forces their way
Nice.
back in, but it whiffs the burst. No punish on it though. The IAD gonna get into a knockdown.
Oh no. Okay, nice delay tech.
Yeah, good delay tick there, Cinnamon Oatmeal looking for the throw again. And that
That's
stinger
gonna
wire
kill.
C might be enough. Yeah, goes for a
Nah.
guns crush route and cleans up nicely.
Yeah, like what you said, nice defense from Pazoo, but also, I mean, in general, when Pazoo chooses to like sit down and hunker down, it's kind of like tricky to get them to fold. Otherwise, like you gotta hope they just decide to do something and you're countering at the moment sometimes.
Yeah, Pizu generally does not just lose the match. They generally do not choose an option that's going to lose them the match. So it can be hard to open them up once they've gone to that defensive state. But now we're going to have Chaos versus Thumbtack here. Almost
Ooh,
a
nice.
Chicago Classic matchup, but yet I still don't know how this goes. Maybe it's because Elven Shadow is on the screen. But Chaos still a very strong Faustus we've seen.
This is scary though. Oh my god. Ugh.
Oh, bursts out. The black hole makes that burst
Yeah.
very hard to punish, but you're still caught in the corner. That low bomb gonna go off. You gotta
Yup.
watch for that.
You gotta remember. I'm in the background just losing.
Yeah, they just simply throw golden hammer, bomb, meteors.
Really good stuff from Chaos to keep up the pressure with Bomb even off screen to be like, I don't have to necessarily care that much
I
compared
don't
to
have to be on you, but actually uses the counter to get
Ah.
away from the summon, and actually gets punishes them for that.
Alright, Chaos, that's 10 push-ups for not avoiding that tech trap.
Chaos isn't from Chicago. They don't delay their attacks. It's fine. Avoids the Okizeme, but does not avoid the bomb and techs into the J2K. See a lot of damage into the stun. Answer with not high stun resist and the 6H. Chaos gonna take that game.
Damn. Chaos on a tear. Maybe show him in just a little bit more familiar with the other character than the other, and also in general, Chaos was representing all the right options at all the right times. Also, let's not. I mean, literally amazing conversion off of the gacha, right? You love to see it. Well,
If
I
you-
love to
if
see
you're
it.
gonna
It's
throw-
amusing.
If you're gonna throw items, you better know what to do with them. You know. So we're just waiting. So it's gonna be Chaos versus Pizu here to figure out who goes on next into this next set. So
Man, that dinner with Daisy kind of going hard. I'm not gonna lie. Make me reconsider just a bit.
I don't know. I'd still rather have $1 million.
I mean, listen. I said reconsider, not change my mind.
Ah,
Versus Venom. Get ready to
Faust versus another Chicago.
Yeah, there's
Classic.
listen. Put Elvin on the screen. You're gonna or put Faust on the screen. You're gonna get Chicago Classic. We get it. We get it.
Yeah, you're right.
And either Faust or a Jam at this point, right?
You're not wrong.
Alrighty. Let's see how Chaos deals with the power that is pool balls. Nice throw. Yeah. Unfortunately, Pazoo pressed the throw button a bit too soon. Oh, someone doesn't block their dome against 6H. You hate to see it.
Yeah, Faust 6H, the slowest overhead, no one blocks, and gets the conversion off of it. This is going to be a lot of stun damage with these charged flowers. Gonna get a knockdown from it. Chaos with these good routing decisions. Blocks the J2K into 6H, blocks the 6H, and the Stinger wires. He shoots the gun. We take a black beat for a knockdown. And
Oh,
the
no.
Okizeme tries to backdash, doesn't get it. That is plus even with that IB there, and he's gonna clutch the round out.
Damn. I mean, Chaos had to try something. Yeah, I don't blame them for trying to jump out in that instance, especially.
Yeah, now Chaos not able to get anything started here, getting caught in the air. You do not want to burst that close slash. I know your burst just came back. Mizu actually does do the OS. QB.
Knew they were gonna jump, waited for them to keep them in the corner, and it's making the difference here on this block position. 5D's
tried to
immediately.
Abari,
before
yeah,
that.
the 5D to catch the Abari option there goes low. Black hole coming out here, gonna be pulled away.
Nice block.
Mizu's defense has woken up here. You're gonna cross up, and Chaos gonna blow himself up. Doesn't block his own bomb there. Mizu just evades the situation, and the QB to frame trap. Patience from Zoo takes it.
I like that sub also. That was a where like if you do the up, I forget what it's called. Stinger? No, the thing that bounces when you point down.
Carcass.
Carcass. That's it. Thank you. When you do that carcass, the angle's very narrow and it goes upwards to catch jumps, and you see they didn't jump. Pizu did the QB there to also jump trap them if they tried to immediately.
Yeah, I think the important thing is Faust does have a very, very, very large error box when jumping.
Mm-hmm.
So you definitely have to. And
Jump FD making that a little bit easier, of course. I mean, a lot easier. Let's be real.
yeah,
Very
I mean, one of the best things to do against Venom is actually to, when you think that QB is going to come, is to jump out. But we saw Pizu just like immediately goes to
those
catch the jump out
setups
of
that
QB,
you
yeah.
call out jump to have detriments, but when they're right, man, they are right. Like that was definitely like, well, if this doesn't work, my pressure might be kind of over. But I mean, you took chip or wasted meter, so I'll take that. That's fine by me.
We're gonna have KTP versus Learn up next here. So we're gonna have the Golden Gorillas versus L staring at light from that one Death Note anime. Good anime. Yeah, you know that one.
Yeah, the one death in it, not the second one, just the one.
There's the live action movies.
But it's the anime. Ooh,
Shut up.
also, PTP just killing Learn.
KTP just kind of destroying Learn right now. Yeah, I mean.
Oh,
that's
this combo! What the
That's just
fuck?
standard May damage. And Volcanic Viper gonna make something happen here. Gonna get a knockdown from this, but KTP willing to take that. I mean, got a massive life
Oh
lead.
my
Maybe not willing
god!
to take this. We'll see. Yeah, goes to
Okay,
the
yeah.
first. Yeah, you know what? I still
I
want
mean,
to.
if you're Learn, if you're not feeling that bad,
Yeah, it's like, oh, I got your burst out. I just went from nearly getting perfected to taking their burst away. So, and yeah, KTP
is
just
more than happy to chill.
KTP just setting up SeaWorld.
Dude,
It's
again?
on again with the 6H. Yeah, tries to cheese out
You're
with the.
fucking
Oh,
dead!
drops the confirm, but the 2S trades, but Soul actually just has barely enough life.
He fucking died. I'm still flabbergasted he died the same way. Like,
Really thought that vertical dolphin was going to pay off. That's all I'm going to say.
I mean, it's a good option normally.
Good air throw there. KTB with that air throw. Blocks the overhead. Very last moment. That 6H becomes an overhead with max charge. Tries to wake up BB. I think maybe he gets cost up there. Gets 5H instead. Not a big punish though. KTB. KTB just playing much more safer. But the Grand Viper under the Dolphin. Gonna punch for a knockdown.
Good knowledge check from Learn there.
Oh, gets crossed up, and that wake up. That is a flash kick in, but doesn't care about cross ups here. Learn in the
That is
corner. Gonna
first
get
safe.
knocked down.
Yep, nice.
Yeah. Hard to burst, and Learn gonna round up here, so doesn't actually have to burst. Yeah, just gonna go ahead, go to the next round here.
I wonder if he knows where to burst in the burst save combo. You know.
It's the JD. I thank you, because I didn't want to say it because I don't trust my own burst.
No, you're right. It did. Or the Senga too. No.
I believe Insenga can be a little bit awkward.
Insenga first hit if they're at like certain spacings, but it's always JD.
That's fair. You're right. Go for the guarantee.
Oh, tries to gunflame.
Capitalize.
Yeah, tries to gunflame, but a little bit too late. Yeah, there's the burst there. That,
Oh,
no! He's gonna make that
dead.
save. Learn not ready for it. Yeah,
Oh.
that's out. KTB gonna take game 1 there.
That was so unfortunate. Learn wasn't looking too bad either. Definitely would like to see these two in a more long form set over time.
Solstice versus Jigs here now. Now this matchup, I believe, is quite rough for Leo. He does not have a great jump arc to deal with sword sets. I mean, obviously, Booms are quite good at forcing Ramlethal to actually respect Leo, but I mean, and Ramlethal not great defensive options here, and Jigs just starting it off, just getting in to begin with. Tries to barre out, but that back turn punch actually upper body involves through the 4P.
Which is one of Ram's best options for a bar, especially because leap conversion. So not having that in this matchup.
Oh no! So Solstice set the sword there to try to cover Jigs being in back turn stance, but Jigs just did back turn dust, and Solstice got unblockable by it. Now Solstice doesn't have swords on him, so he doesn't have the big pokes. He has to recall the sword back with that special move. Forces the burst out of Jigs. Jigs bursts early here, and the back turn punch. Jigs gonna take round 1 over Solstice here. Loses his burst for it, but takes the round.
That was a really interesting series of events of Jigs doing all the right things just to unfortunately counter what normally would not be a bad idea. Solstice saw the whiff parry and then the whiff button, was like, surely I can punish now, because they tried to kill sword and whiffed.
Yeah,
Instead,
Solstice Jigs you mentioned for a bit there, but taking this round back handily, and Jigs doesn't have a burst here, but
you can still get ran. It can still happen to anyone, including you.
Wake Up Super gets baited, gonna be a punish on that one, and just gonna be a simple punish just to make sure you can close out this round. But I mean, if you're Jigs, it's like, alright, cool, I got my burst back, we can go next.
Yeah, I got my burst, and also I got maybe the extra round to just be like, try some stuff out that didn't work out.
And yeah, Solstice keeps going to the air there, and Jigs is just standing in back stance, using that back turn dust, and so even though Solstice isn't directly attacking Jigs and that back turn does, they're close enough that they're going to get unblockable by it when it gets caught. Oh, it's the burst baited, yeah. Solstice aware of those bursts. Not going to give Jigs another chance that they can help it here. They're going to get a knockdown here. Goes for the Oki's damage, but does not make it safe against the flash kick. And Jigs, of course, has 100 meter too. Didn't have to RC on that flash kick, so gets to spend up more pressure. Oh, good jump out, but gets countered with that wrist gauge flashing. Does not bait the burst. Goes YRC back in. I'm sorry, Ramlethal, your 6P is not that good. Gets unblockable, but doesn't RC. But I'm sorry, the nerf to that JAD gets punished there.
Oh no! Oh no, Jigs!
Jigs is going to have meter though. Jigs is going to have a reversal option. Solstice is going to have to bait it out hardcore. Avoids it by getting
Please, RC.
Does not actually RC. Has 50 meter again. Going to get back in. Not going to have enough meter. RC this time though. Gets the block here. Doesn't get a full punish. In back turn stance, runs into the runs into the special move. Solstice gonna close it out with the pixels.
Jigs was so close. Literally, the difference of an RC combo off of some of these fringe hits could have been the difference between winning and losing here. Oh my god.
Very close. I made it first to 1 against a player like Jigs. Scary. Pisu, I don't know why you're still in the lobby. We gotta run Winter's Finals first, buddy.
Leave!
We gotta learn on Linners finals first between Stroke the Thub and Just Name It Backshots, the two most cursed names in this bracket. Mystic and Nano Boys versus Neil and Yosagi.
I'm still thinking about that last round. Jesus.
I mean,
That's
I think-
altered my brain chemistry.
I think if I'm Solstice, I'm just like, I need a drink.
Yeah. Oh man. The future that could have been, though. That would have been a hell of a set to have won either way. Yeah.
First to ones, man. First to ones.
First ones are sick. All right,
Yosagi
Yosagi
hopping
on
up
the
here
Johnny
first.
here.
It's like Mystic.
Oh, who's gonna go with the bet? That's the question.
Looks like it's Xeno
Xeno
Boys.
Boys.
Xeno Boys hopping up first here to face off against Yosagi. So, a lot of these teams are all, Florida, aren't they?
What's Florida's kind of OD? Look, I
Florida
mean,
do be good at this video game.
We've been knowing it. Like
Yeah.
these two have been around for Mystic and Xeno Boys alone, right? Have been terrors. Armando from Florida. There's another one. There's one more I'm thinking of. Don't worry about it.
Hotashi.
We're going to it. Hotashi, thank you. Jeez, why did I forget my own local?
So they're trying to think of players from Florida. But anyway, Xeno Boys caught in the corner of this Mistfinder level 3.
Also,
Yosagi-
yeah, everything was going great when I wasn't paying attention for Ina Boys, and now I'm starting to pay attention. And it's going great for Ina Boys again. Let's go. Oh my god, yeah. I ain't blocked that. Trying to burst bait, it looks like. Misses the
got
Mistfinder.
crossed. I think, yeah, maybe got crossed their input up or something there.
yeah,
Mistfinder
maybe.
the wrong way completely, but he stabilizes the situation.
Oh,
This 6K,
no.
Xeno Boys trying to do something there. Maybe a 5P or something gets low profiled by the 6K.
That felt personal. That felt like, sit the fuck down, please.
These two might have fought before. Maybe. Who knows?
I mean, regardless, it's a 6 set so far. But we got some neutral here, which,
The
Johnny's
knockdown.
gonna have more favors than, I think.
Jumps out, gets under the note with that stroke there, gets a knockdown off of it, and goes low this time, catches Yosagi trying to do something, opens Yosagi up. Very hard thing to do. Yosagi does have some of the best defense of it, anyone I thought.
Gotta see, also, Ina Boy's doing some nice movement where, going for the cross up behind into whiff button so they can land faster sometimes.
Catches Yosagi trying to exit the corner, but ends up cornering himself, and Yosagi going to use that slide YRC. Gets a knockdown off of him. Level 3 goes under the 5K with the stroke, and just one more stroke for good measure here. Overhead this time.
But not a lot of damage for it. Oh, doesn't get the payoff on that.
Doesn't get the payoff, but gets a knockdown. And I mean, if you're, okay, cool, we'll just go again. Yosagi
Using
holds on to the
Johnny's
first
height
on the
there.
round.
I like what I saw there with the after the 6S using Johnny's height against him. Also to catch jump outs potentially. He had to essentially stay crouched.
Oh no, but again, Eno Boy's IDing and gets clocked by the 6K. Oh, but good conversion. Gets the knockdown off this air hit. Good conversion.
I tell you, Eno Boys gets the conversions. Oh no!
But the delay tech.
Gave him just the invul he needed to land and throw Eno Boys out of that situation.
Eno
Got
Boys
him
tries
blocked,
to
though.
wake up. Yosagi drops the confirm there, though. Gives Eno Boys a second chance on life here, but Yosagi does have a burst. OTG, Johnny's a heavyweight. Oh no, the sterilization
nice
method whiffs, but no punish.
Oh my god, 5 feet. What a broken button.
No,
Scoop.
not enough hits, but recognizes it. Ready for the air throw reset. Overhead. Some burst safe. Goes overhead, over the other side here. No meter, and the misfighter straight through. Hey, I'll just use your note as an RC for free, thank you.
Domain expansion. I am in the Bahamas.
Not gonna be enough to kill. Yeah,
No.
as the RC, didn't even need it, but the burst super, but Yosagi
Remember, that
gonna
RC
take
had
game
no
one.
scaling on it.
The amount of times that Boys going for fucked up mix-up just unfortunately didn't lead to the damage he needed to make the difference, which is usually not a problem Eno has, realistically. If she gets pretty
If
good
she does
mix-up
the
just on
mix.
basic shot.
So Mystic versus Neil, more Soul versus Biken tonight. Pretty straightforward, like we mentioned before, pretty much a 5-5 matchup, but I mean, one of the most straightforward 5-5s where, neither of these characters really wants to go on offense, so. Neil and Mystic, both strong players here. We
Nice.
are in winners semi, or winners finals, yeah. Now remember, just because it's winners finals, it's not 3 out of 5, it's a teams match, so it's still first to ones all the way
Yep.
through.
Yeah, we haven't got all night. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, misses with the
no.
Grand Viper.
Yeah,
Gets thrown for their
Volcanic
troubles.
Viper instead. Yo Johnson gets the overhead, gonna RC, gonna get a conversion off of it. Neil holding onto the burst for next round.
Yep, smart move. Not enough of a life difference to make it count, really, and also a hard situation to come back from.
Yeah, it's like you have the meter, but like you really want to go for it. Rounds into Azami, doesn't get punished. Doesn't hold the Azami all the way, gets counter hit by Fafnir, forces the burst out. Does not want to be in the corner there with a Fafnir starter. Save
Yeah.
jump.
Nice, trying to catch Neil on the throw attempt, but didn't get any bite there, so just Sakura. But luckily Sakura not too bad on whiff, or on block rather.
Yeah, he's run into Sakura, pretty safe on block there. Gonna get a
That's
knockdown
confirmed
from
from
this.
distance. Yeah, off that awkward hit, that was a nice confirm.
Tommy to make it safe. Yeah, just staying just outside of the Volcanic Viper range, and the delay on the Yosansen catches Neil out, forces the burst this time. Neil can't afford to take that hit. Yeah, not going to be able to bait out that Azami. That Gunflame going to ruin it for him.
Ooh, catches the backdash, kind of huge. Not an optimal combo, but still pretty good.
Tried to
Wow.
Azami, getting caught out here. Neil catching on like, yeah, you want to Azami more, that's fine. I got a grab for you.
Hey. Alright, what's the mix? Yep.
Baits out the dead angle. Yep. The run flame under does not bait the burst though. Mystic wants to end this now. Tries to JS over, but unfortunately falls into the gun flame.
Yeah, that recovery not working out in her favor. Or even the transition of one normal to the next might have taken what it took.
Yeah, not much Viking could have done there to avoid that gun flame, I think. Tries to Azami again, and yeah, Neil's starting to sniff him out. I don't think Mystic's really got much from these Azamis. No burst on deck either, so Neil can go for optimized damage. Wake up 6BH though, gets out of that Okizeme. Players just
Have to
sniffing
play
each other
solid
out.
neutral to get this next hit, it looks like.
Tries to run under 5k, gets the hit.
Oh
Oh
my
no, the Pen
God.
Revolver catches out Viking out of whatever she was trying to do after that Azami follow-up.
Too fast of a follow-up and also some invincibility to make things even trickier. That's going to be a
There's the
wild
wild grab.
Yeah.
And this is the burst safe route. Mystic holds onto the burst until it's hard as possible to point the burst. Gets caught by the, and yeah, just blocks out the Yo Johnson, mashes out the BB.
Neil really showing exactly why this matchup can be tricky sometimes. Sure, you got a zombie, but also at any point if Soul decides to go for the throw part of the strike throw, or the delayed strike of the strike throw that is a frame trap, because Soul has wildly good safe frame trap options from a distance, then, you know, you just kind of fucking die. You ever tried doing, you know, a zombie mid-block string on Soulmaze doing like a tight Gatling pressure thing, but instead he decided to go for 6H and you read a zombie way too early?
And you're just like, well, that's
die.
cool.
I guess I lost this round. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, is Soul noted character that and he gets a little bit of reward from counter hits. But up next, we're gonna have Pizu and KTP coming up here. Patience from Zoo. That's not grammatically correct. It's gonna mess me up. Versus
I'm
L
saying.
looking at Light from the hit anime Death Note.
It throws me off. The name throws me off. I can't lie. Anyway,
Now I'm pretty sure these two fight each other a lot. if I remember right.
yeah, a good amount. Also, just I mean, Pizu probably gonna be one of the Venoms with maybe the most May experience, I would say, right?
Yes, yeah, Pizu and Moku definitely play against each other a lot. So definitely going to have awareness of what May is going to do. What an air throw!
Really good defense there. Knowing to crouch block the IAD buns and then throw punish after they land. Nice. Gets the knockdown. Please block. Oh, avoids the 6H. Not common at all. Oh, nice.
Get a knockdown, goes to the super for Guts
That's
Crush.
gonna be, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to Guts Crush, but it's also going to give Pizu a lot of burst back.
Yeah, but I mean, with May, your hits don't. I mean,
Yeah.
Pizu
One combo.
might lose, like, might get burst back when they've lost like 60% health.
Right, and it looks like that's going to happen with this overhead kiss. Yeah, there's 40% of your life back. Another overhead kiss right off of it. This is hard to burst too. Yeah, gets it off.
That's the right
There it
point.
is.
Nice. Knows when to burst on that point. A little tricky, so don't blame him for going for it still.
Oh,
Nice.
the blitz on the teleport. Yeah, sees the teleport, expects Pizu to represent the overhead, just blitzes out. Far slash.
Nice dodge there.
Nice
Yeah,
6P.
couldn't have got anything from that far slash. Was like, I know I can punish this. Safe.
Yeah, forces the burst out from KTP, just says that you want to end this round as soon as possible. You got a 100 meter. You want to use it. Gets the knockdown from the 6H though. And the 3K comes out there. Pizu looking for it though. Gets caught by the low, no conversion off of it. Wake up throw back into the corner.
But this isn't going to be enough to kill. It's going to have to keep KTP here for a
Have
decent
FP,
while,
yeah,
and
just
that's
like,
going to yeah,
give me
that'll do
all
it.
of that meter of yours. I know you have
Oh.
meter. I know you're going to be able to FP all this, but I'm going to keep making you force blocking. And KTP gets caught by the delay air dash, brings Pizu to the final round.
Not a position anyone wants to be. A nice air throw there after crouch blocking or crouch whiffing the air normal off the air dash. Double head.
Caught in the air, double head
yeah.
orbit, doesn't get a knockdown from it. Nice
Panic
air
is just-
throw,
man.
very low air throw.
All right, is that what I gotta do? Fine. I guess man. All right.
Yeah, crouch
That's
under,
cool.
crouch under May's IAD and then air throw her wind recovery. It's very difficult to do, but very reliable once you can manage to do it.
It also just looks really clean.
And
Oh,
gets
this is
the
gonna be a
third
lot of
strike
damage.
confirmed. Yeah, a lot of damage there. Gets a knockdown in the corner. Now you're in May's zone. The air throw reset. Tries to wake up something. Gets counter hit by JD. There's the burst safe route. Not even have to kill because of that burst safety. But baits the wake up burst there.
No.
Yeah, Pizu tried to Abare burst out there. And KTP just, look, I can just press 2P and I can hold down back. And if you just continue to block, cool, I still got strike throw.
KTP
So-
showing exactly why, like, May getting that one hit can be so scary.
But now we're gonna have Answer versus Ramathal, so not a matchup I would expect either of these players to have too much experience. Oh, air to air immediately, yeah, immediately goes into the air to air forward. A thumbtack catches out that
What a
summon.
farewell. Yeah, it has to burst, so that's a bit too much health to lose. Also, against Rams, it's better to burst early, regardless, anyway, especially in the first ones format.
All right, tries to catch Ramathal, gets onto the seal. The fly swatter whiffs entirely. Good defense from Solstice there, and the Abare Daro there gets counter hit thumbtack out of whatever they were doing.
Yeah, a little bit of
can
matchup
see-
knowledge there.
Yeah, I can see that Daro making good use to counter Answer's clone summons there. I'm gonna get a corner confirm here into some Okizeme after this routing. I'm not gonna get their burst back. I don't expect them to burst this round though. Just gonna, try to block and see what they can do for the rest of this round. And
That's
Solstice
about all
says
they
you're
can
not gonna
do.
do anything actually.
Even Thumbtack gave up, they didn't FD.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, I'm good. I'm
Oh,
alright.
whatever.
I'm alright. You can have it. Alright, this is where Answer wants to be. Nice.
And goes, gets onto the seal, immediate drop off into the command zone. Solstice not up back, not doing anything. Gets the
Nice
wake up
over.
burst though. Avoids the fly swatter, going from seal to seal there.
That
Fly swatter has to RC to make that save.
nice recovery from Solstice to make that essentially still basically an Oki situation for him.
Yeah, Solstice very good at still adapting these situations, even when it's not the cleanest sit, still be able to adapt and make it a positive situation for him. Oh, goes to the 6K feint and then mashes, catches the frame trap. Solstice escapes the next throw though. Oh, gets
What
caught
an
in the
escape.
air. Oh, the super jump forward and unfortunately burst the wrong way, but no punish. The big counter 2H. Exactly what Thumbtack needs to get back into this. Goes low this time. Solstice not representing first. Goes low again. Solstice just eating all of these lows, not expecting Thumbtack to continue to represent them. Overhead, blocks the cross up there, but holds up back and gets caught trying to move.
Damn. What a really good turnaround from Thumbtack there, but still, no burst is a major factor to consider here as we go into this next round. But Thumbtack's looking
another
good, getting an
command
early
grab.
lead. You're in the answer zone. Pray.
Yeah, and you do not have meter to deal with any
That
of
was
this.
That was a cheeky call out, but I liked it. It made sense.
Air to air, so good for answer. Unfortunately, drops confirmed. Ramathal super lightweight there. The 2D whiffs, no confirm off the 6K there. Gets the overhead. Text into the fly swatter though, does not block. This is huge damage for Ramathal now, and that's not what you want to give her when you don't have a burst on deck.
No!
Reset into the overhead. Doesn't get the confirmed though.
Chance. Oh, no, got caught on the Abare.
Yeah, and that's gonna stun.
Oh.
So Team Steel Link takes it 2-0 over Patience from Zoo. Gonna move on to face off against Mystic and Eno Boys.
Man, that was a good set too. I just wish there was more. I wish there was more down to the wire on that last one. That's all.
I mean, Thumbtack definitely been on the come up here and definitely one of the strongest newer players that started playing. I don't know if he started playing during or just before COVID lockdowns, but definitely one of the strongest players to come out of it. I mean, playing a character like Answer too is a rare character and a difficult character to learn, so very proud of him. So KTP and Solstice going to move on to face off against Mystic and Eno Boys.
Can't bet down to the wire and who can win these.
Yeah, I mean, we are definitely at a state where all these players could easily make top 8 without question in any other bracket, but this is a team's bracket, so...
Oh my god.
Overhead there. Yeah, Eno Boys does not actually block the over, but KTP releases it early, so it's a mid. Black beats for knockdown and some good damage here. Eno Boys going to take that to the corner, going to get a knockdown. High-low, blocks, good. Gets caught by the low, though. No real reward off of it, but Eno Boys resets into it. We get a knockdown off of this. KTP built their burst back.
Oh, just barely didn't, but the 5P after. That is always a good panic button no matter what.
Yeah, you know 5B, one of the best normals in the game, no question. And now KTP finds himself in the corner again, the same situation, holding down back as they land FGT
What a combo.
Yeah, that's most of KTP's life gone already, and use the burst, but
And
didn't
then
really keep
another
Eno
one.
Boys out. High-low, blocks the high, but not all of them, and I think that's just a double perfect if I do. Eno Boys speed running through KTP, not giving KTP a single chance to play the game.
You know, it can happen to anyone. It could happen to you.
All right, so Solstice versus Mystic gonna come up here.
I remember hearing Solstice say that he did not like this matchup.
I mean, I could understand it because
Listen,
like
it's in contrast. I understand it, but it's also in contrast to the other good Ram player I know, Arm, who loves the matchup.
it might be a fact of personal taste.
Yeah,
Early
the
burst
last
on
time
the
I
draw.
asked. The last time I
Early burst
asked.
on the draw. Oh, that's a cute little zombie you're doing there. I'll just back throw you towards the corner here. That's fine. Little tiny punish for holding a zombie is not the end of the world.
Oh,
Just
doesn't get the
not
tech out.
out of time for Tetsu Zansen. Gonna be a
Good old match attack.
Yeah, that stagger mechanic on Kabari is really annoying. Good JPs to
Yeah.
keep these.
Ooh.
And gets over uses the JP to get over the sword and punishes Solstice here. Of
Oh,
course,
that's
Mike in a character does not have a great super jump here, so actually he's going to have a lot of trouble catching up to Ramlethal when she's very high in the air like that.
It's not easy. All right, next hit's gonna get it. Yep,
Goes
that's
for the
50-50.
2B and
And
hit
burst,
the burst.
dude.
Yeah, Mystic uses the burst in this round. Gonna get it baited. No burst going to this next possible last round for them. Oh no, you want to throw me? No, I'm throwing you. Thank you. You want to go to that corner. Tries to bait the throw,
Oh
but
my
Ram
God.
4H OS is for him.
That's convenient, huh?
Yeah, really nice. Oh, but the Tetsu Zansen catches
No.
the jump out too far to get the conversion though.
Yeah, way too high, unfortunately.
Oh, get
Oh,
the red
nice.
zombie. Yeah,
I think Mystic might have been expecting the Rekka follow-up, but
Maybe.
KT was like, I'm KTV. Solstice was just like, I'm just gonna take the jump, and it's fine. I don't need it.
All right, so this is guess for game. If you're Mystic, I think Solstice might be able to kill here with a Torrance, but gonna go for it. But Viking does have a lot of guts on deck. Gonna have a burst back, but just with the Japanese guts, just enough to get through that. Has a pixel of life, make a comeback happen.
No
That's how it
way.
starts with the Yo Sansen.
All right.
Yeah, safe burst point. Sees the Tetsu Zansen. Safe burst point there.
Yeah.
It chipped out. Yeah, those swords are special moves. Had to FD there. Got chipped out.
Not
by this
only-
set.
It was so much of a checkmate because like not only did Mystic have to FD there, so more plus frames, but also at the point that like you block the sword,
Yeah,
like,
what's stopping her
Solstice
from just
doesn't have. Solstice didn't have to press a button after the first JP. Honestly, he just did it to be a little more tight.
I mean, Solstice could have even done Remithal's other overhead that has multiple hits on that too for extra tip damage because it's so many hits that all special moves that all have to be FD'd. And Mystic did not have much meter left either, so
Yeah.
pretty much
I
a
can't even
checkmate scenario
say-
there.
I can't even say that you could have like red zombie that because if you did, you might have just gotten safe jumped anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I think Mystic's best hope was to red a zombie though, and when it's basically red a zombie or die, that's not a situation you want to be in. But now we're gonna have Eno Boys versus Solstice, two Oki Queens here of characters. So Eno Boys gonna get the
Oki Queens
first
is
hit,
high
which
damage.
means Solstice is gonna burst.
Oaken Queen's
Oh.
of really high damage. More specifically, like that matters.
That's true. Character notably higher average damage than Ramlethal, but Ramlethal can definitely hurt too. Double wire seed just to make sure Solstice doesn't do anything on Wake Up.
Alrighty, boys.
Oh, big
no.
counter hit JS. It's going to give Solstice that confirm there. Be ready for it. Yeah, forces the burst out of Boys, so both bursts away for the rest of this round. The JB, both these buttons air to air, but the 2S whiffs. Yeah, Solstice trying to catch Boys on the coming. Doesn't get it.
Doesn't bite on that burst bait either. Nice. Holds on to it. Gonna need it for the next round, especially.
Yeah, you're fighting. It's sometimes better just to go to the next round with a burst on deck. Use the projectile anti-air. Gonna get a confirm off of with that counter hit.
Hey.
Knockdown here. Yep, 2D for the knockdown. Does not block the overhead. Trying to avoid the F Shiki, just gets domed instead. And what happened to Ino's life bar? This has been 2 combos.
But there's that burst, which is gonna matter, and Boys might feel like using it if it's their chooses.
That's true. Gets the dead angle, knockdown. Good block on that
Nice
cross
FD.
up. Yeah, FDs get out. Gets caught by the overhead, but actually gets caught crouching.
Okay.
So, not able to convert OTG and just lets the Tourette's to finish it off.
Yeah. Already a pretty burst safe option, but maybe especially basically you cannot burst. Period.
No, we're going to round 3. I don't care. So last game, last round here in losers finals between Boys and Solstice here.
No.
Boys gets the knockdown. Solstice does have a burst on deck, forces the burst down with that low, with that 2K.
With the whiff to H2K specifically. Also for the fake out, but also I think makes it the last. Gets hit on that. Oh, no GP extension. Luckily.
Backdashing and getting hit in the air there. Paid off for Boys. Yeah, gonna have to RC that 2S to be safe against it. Boys just trying to get a hit here with these 6Ps, not paying off. Solstice not able to convert though, just getting into scrambles between these two. Blocking these rebuys effectively, but tries to mash out, gets caught by the HCL.
Excellent defense from Solstice, and Boys recognizing that your defense is so good, I can frame trap you here.
Yeah, and Boys test that with the JD. Solstice blocks both of them here. Gets the punish. That JD is punishable on a block like that. Boys does have meter. The jump out to avoid it. The 2H catches Solstice. Solstice is going to get a burst back. Boys also going to get a burst back here. Burst turn blocks in to avoid it. Has to avoid the note. The 6P from Ramlethal.
Oh my god! What the fuck was that? Went literally from around the world to land up through Ram 6P and get 2K. Alright, bro. That was something else.
Alright, so we are going to be in grand finals now.
That wasn't even grand finals. What the fuck? Oh my god. Florida's kind of sick with it, guys. I hate to break it to the, Florida. I mean, this ain't news, but still, you gotta say it.
Nothing new, but God.
In case anyone forgot, right?
So this is a rematch here from winners finals as well, where Team Neil Yosagi took it 2-0 over Mystic and Boys here. Of course, this being a team bracket means that there can still be a grand finals reset if Boys and Mystic take these sets. We will reset the bracket, in which case both players can swap teammates, send whoever they want up again. Is a whole new match here. We're getting into grand finals now with the 2 most cursed names in this bracket. Just name it Backshots or something versus Stroke the Stub.
Nice stuff from Boys using that 5P to trap Neil in the air because raining a meter does get them a few hits. Oh! No confirm off that, unfortunately. That's gonna be... Okay, not anything significant, luckily. Wow, Soul JP, what a button. Not even working with 6P.
What an air throw, though.
No counter hit, that's important. Good, gang that free IB. Using Soul Run under HCL to avoid some potential damage.
Yeah,
nice combo of RC there.
Soul Run gets so low, it goes straight under that HCL unless, TKs it. Boys did not do that time, so Neil took that advantage to get in. Now, Boys caught in the corner, though. Frame trap with the 6B.
Ooh. Alright, Boys gotta make a turnaround against Neil.
6B gets blocked here. Caught in the corner, tries to wake up with something, gets hot by Note instead. Be heavily prorated, it's not much damage. Tries to do something, maybe tried to Riot Stamp or something to get into the air, instead he got caught. Stuck in the corner here, tried to swing out with that 5H and the Volcanic Viper finally comes out.
Yeah, just a bit too close, unfortunately, to avoid that. Oh, gets forced down by the 6-8 shipmarks, hitting high there.
Down. All right, Boy's
Oh.
caught in the corner here, tries to find a way out, dives out of the corner, tries to come
Nice
back right in,
confirm.
and Neil ready for it. The IB into air throw, get a knockdown. Yeah, that's a nice burst. That's nice. Anyway,
Oh,
in the
no.
corner, and that's a stun too. So yeah, Neil just gonna close it out easy peasy. 6H Volcanic Viper speed.
Oh. Punish for that one decision. It just all spiraled out of control.
So
Give
Neil
Neil
gonna
the
take
chance he
game
needed.
1 for his team on this grand finals. Boys get off the set. Mystic kicking Boys, kicking
He's
Boys.
He's dumbstruck. He's flabbergasted.
I've set up the room so both players should rotate off the set. So if one player is still stuck on the set, somebody is lagging out, and there it goes. Okay, so
I mean, you know, there's some certain things about Boys. Is all right.
I mean, there's some certain things about extra netcode as well. So
That too. You're not wrong. Could be either. Florida's also not great for infrastructure.
So Mystic versus Yosagi here. Possible last game of the bracket. If Yosagi can take out Mystic in a 1-1 here, his team will have won this bracket.
Bro, he's vaping. Give him a sec. So true.
So true, bestie. Really good neutral being played out here. No one wanted to take a first chance to get touched, and that's going to be a very significant first hit for Yosagi, especially.
Yeah, that is a level for Yosagi. The dash up throw forces the burst out, but if you're Yosagi, it's like, cool, I still got level 3. That's cool. I mean, a big thing of this matchup, Mistfinder just cuts straight through any projectile, so Viking can't even rely on the Tatami guys zoning, but the Azami catches Mystic, catches Yosagi out there. Oh, the 5K low crushes, but not low crush enough to beat that 2S. And Yosagi at level 3 gonna get a good amount of damage. Too high to get a knockdown though.
Sure, alright. Right, Johnny, you got it.
A lot of damage there from Yosagi. Yeah, just 6K YRC like 3 times to come in. That is one option Johnny has, but now Yosagi, that greedy option to try to get in, spend all that meter. Not gonna have.
This could cost him everything.
Yeah, like you have no meter to play the rest of this round possibly. Gonna get 25 on this next wake up. What are you gonna do with it? Mystic just goes low with the 2H and that 6K YRC.
Mystic knew Yosagi knew that was a bait to try and set up the F Shiki where you do air dash back to Tatami YRC, and as a result of use that to get their easy 2H. Because he was not blocking well.
Yeah.
But one of her best starters too.
So I'm missing that falling 6JS hits deep enough to hit Johnny out of that anti-air. Yosagi caught in the corner now. What are you gonna do? Goes into Mistfinder stance, just trying to catch out Viking from doing anything. Good crouch on the JS, gets the whip punch from that JP. Or 5B, I'm sorry.
Nice.
Last second block of the Mistfinder. Gets caught in the air by the Zwei. Gonna have to FD on the way down. Yosagi respects the Azami option though.
And respecting Tatami's plus frames with Tatami YRC.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, forces the burst out from Mystic. Mystic wins the first wave. Still a round up. Gonna have another round to get this burst back. And kind of goes to the slow game too. Just gonna let the burst come back slowly here. Knows that Johnny can't really approach quickly here, so if you don't approach in, it'll be fine. Gets the Azami out, but tries to Sakura, doesn't pay off. Yeah, gets whiff punish. That Sakura cannot be RC'd on whiff like that. It is so slow. Easy whiff punish.
Yeah, unfortunately, Mystic might have expected Yosagi to take that chance to go in on Yazami, but unfortunately, once the Blue Moon, just letting go of Azami is the correct answer.
Yeah, and you see there, Mystic learned from it, let go of Azami that time to avoid the same situation. Yosagi messes up the Okizeme though, gets back thrown into the corner. And this is huge. You do not want to let Viking throws you into the corner. And just again, just the empty IAD throw into the burst bait. Yeah, you can't burst like that.
That's better. That's better. That's way better.
I mean, Viking's gonna get a knockdown from this. Not much meter, so gonna have to play around Yosagi. The late air dash mix-up. There's the IDJH for the F Shiki. Again, gets the dead angle out.
Get out.
Yeah, but didn't get a knockdown off of that dead angle because it wasn't countered. Not enough to kill. OTG crosses over.
No.
Yeah, I did not think Mystic expected that H to whiff. The Tecto situation drops to confirm. IADJP right on over. Mystic taking advantage of Yosagi's habit to just crouch under Vikin's IAD buttons to just, IADJP and throw.
So, Yosagi actually did throw, but he threw too early and got 4H before Viking landed. Because
And
when you
also-
do, because as biking, when you press IED and a button, your air dash lasts longer.
And also,
And normally, sorry, go on.
Johnny does have a slightly smaller throw range than other characters too. So
Mm.
actually very good, more advantages for Mystic there. So we're gonna do possible last match reset match here between Neil and Mystic. So another Soul versus Viking that we've seen happen tonight.
Come on, Mystic. That's my go. You got this.
Boys
I'm
cheering
biased.
for Mystic to lose as Boys wants to go do something else, which might be motivating Mystic to win even harder.
Yeah. That's definitely the relationship, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, Bare
great
2D
2D.
has to bring. You do not want to give Soul that counter 2D starter, but a little bit of hesitation gets wild grab for it, and no burst on deck means that Neil could go for a full confirm here.
All right. Law meter on Neil's end. Tries to go for an empty 2D, maybe?
It's thrown, blocks
Nice
the
block.
Yo Johnson, blocks the overhead. Finally, the fourth or fifth overhead finally finds pay dirt here.
Yeah, the 4th or 5th overhead after I've landed, specifically.
Yasha Katana just to keep Soul in the air, keep Soul from advancing. Neil with a glut of meter on deck here, gets their way in here using that threat of Gunflame YRC, makes himself safe.
I mean, it's also very important to note, Yashikatana does hit Grand Viper. So,
Oh no!
that is an
Neil,
option that
Neil just
Soul
eating
could
the meaty
abuse.
mid there, maybe trying to get away with waking up and doing something, just got hit by the meaty mid there instead. So Mystic now on reset point, doesn't mash out of stagger in time, so Mystic gonna get a good chunk of damage, gonna get a safe jump. Yo Johnson, no
Oh
tech,
no.
baits the bait away with the bait the volcanic Viper.
Oh,
Get the hard confirm. Hey, black beats, still black beats. But
yeah,
we
I
got a
mean,
hard confirm
that was a
there.
tech combo. It was literally like a few hits done from comboing.
Good patience there for Mystic there, just holding down back, letting forcing Neil to advance here, and you don't want to be in the situation where you have to advance on Viking. Good tech, but Mystic just knows, oh, you tech the throat, just mash the zombie. They're gonna mash and Mystic.
Yeah,
resets
Mystic
the
is
bracket.
on record at majors saying that when people throw tech me now, I just a zombie. I never do anything else.
What are they gonna do? They're gonna press a button. So now Mystic and Boys have the opportunity to swap up. Whoever can go up next, it's a complete bracket reset, new match. Whoever wants to go up can go up. Boys coming up first here.
White Beast, I hate to break it to you, but I've been clapping the entire time. You just don't know.
Rudy's just
That's my goat on the screen. I learned from that guy. You guys don't know it, but I learned. Not well, but I learned.
oh no, trying to 6P Soul bad guy. A futile attempt there, but Neil does not get a confirm off of it. The JP doesn't lead to much here, and now Boys has a knockdown to Neil. The cross up doesn't bait the burst there.
Oh my
But Neil
god,
doesn't
Jake.
get much conversion off of it. Boys looking very strong right now.
JK not only did not get hit by Soul 5k, but then punished Soul trying to rising button.
Oh, but I get a conversion there. Neil drops the IID link there. That 6P.
Let's go for a
pays
cool
off.
hard combo. It makes sense that it would drop. Get some free IB and tension pulse as a result.
HCL tries to get through the gunflame, doesn't get through it, but forces Neil to stop and takes round
really
one.
good IBs.
Boys
That
takes
double
round
IB
one
on
here.
JH.
And
Nice.
the Abare 2K, get off of me, sir. But does not save jump the Volcanic Viper. Tries to get some low Okizeme there instead. Neil gets the BB out. Dash under 5K, gonna get a knockdown from it. Tries to wake up 6B Soul on Okizeme, wrong. Ooh, a little bit too early on the wild throw, but PRCs to make it safe. Just OS's that.
Nice.
First.
Gets
Doesn't
the
burst on the
hand up.
IID. Gets crossed over the old triangle jump. Does it again, just like, actually, no, I want you in the corner.
That's a bad.
Flashes with
Okay.
the BB. Yeah, doesn't get the confirm off it. That was a huge hit from Neil there. That note gonna
That's
make
good
that
burst.
that note gonna make that safe, but forces the burst out of Boys here. Yeah, Boys not with much meter occurring with Neil, and
nope.
this should be round, I feel like. No,
Nope,
too
never.
high, yeah.
A bit too far from the corner to make that run bringer work out. Not bringer.
Yeah.
Path, sorry.
But Boys just going for that BCL, expecting Neil to maybe try to swing, try to close out the round. Neil doesn't bite, punishes the BCL, so now both players on last round
Nice
here
ult, though.
with Neil with a burst advantage. Blocks the Bandit Revolver,
Oh my
but
God.
trying to jump out with JP.
Being just a
Tries to
little.
get out.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
just
Try to
not
hit
able to
Soul in
make
the air
this-
challenge. Impossible.
Yeah, just trying to do something here. IV's the Fafnir, strokes to get out of this corner. Goes low this time. Yeah, immediate burst from Neil does not want to deal with whatever Eno's doing. Tries to crouch under that. Gets out with the
Nice.
IVJT, but drops the link and gets air thrown. Baits the burst. Eno Boys does not give it to him.
Nah, he's chilling.
And that might be huge here too, because you gave Eno Boys a chance. That's plus frames. There's the burst though,
Wait.
gets punished for it.
I'm not gonna die from that though.
Yeah, not
Oh.
punished for it. And too early on the gunflame, Eno Boys recognizes it. The BCL YRC can't do anything but block this, but it's a 50-50. Now you're caught in the corner though. This might actually be worse for Eno Boys though, because now you don't have your left rights to make it safe, and the gunflame YRC air throw on the JK.
That is a very impressive air throw. On JK, I would be so scared.
Yeah, absolutely. So Eno Boys done playing for the night, because it's going to be all Mystic all the way for the rest of the night here, seeing if he can run it back to take over this bracket out of loser side.
Let's go, Mystic. Let's go, Mystic.
Bless up, bless down. First to one biking.
And it just starts playing Get Down, but with Bless Down dubbed over.
First to one biking. Let's go.
All right, let's see how this goes. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we did see this happen last time. Mystic was able to beat both players in first to ones here, but Yosaki gets an early knockdown here. I'm sorry, Bikin 5K might be a little bit good of a normal there to clash with that TK Misfinder. Forces the first out early. Big counter at 6 stage. No confirm from him, but gets the run up throw.
Could have confirmed that if we did twos around nothing and then just wait to see what happens.
No Sansa gets the counter hit. RC's Johnny too heavy. That combo not going to work on Johnny. Doesn't get punished for going for the zombie there.
That layer that's gonna do tons of damage.
Yeah, that risk, a little bit of risk goes a long way. Bikin's Japanese Scott's keeping her in the game for a bit. Blocks the TK, blocks the air misfinder. Oh no! I don't think he meant to let that Swyhander rip. Gonna be forced to burst out there. Caught in the corner against Bikin. That JH, yep, into 6K, can't throw out. 6K, JH gonna whiff. Now you're in the corner here. Yashigatana for plus frames. Stay in the corner of that JD YRC. Air throw out of the corner though. That's gonna be so scary. Good mash, but it defends against it.
Yeah, way too far to be able to be safe there.
Overhead. Oh, but tries to go for the air throw reset. Yosagi delays Hex just a little bit to get the air throw back on Mystic. Tournament point for Yosagi now.
That air throw range was huge. Holy shit. I really thought Mystic was gonna get that air throw. It looked like everything was going right from there. Oh, gets bait on the double Kabari.
Yeah, double Kabari. It is still slightly plus on block, and Yosagi did not IV the first one. Tries to Sakura for big damage, but gets a little bit too close. Yosagi gets the back throw instant into the corner. Again, this is tournament point for Yosagi. Backdash
Nice backdash.
Another back throw instant. And this is huge for Bikin. She has such great damage from her corner throws. And now you have to play this FGT game. Good defense for Yosagi here. Waits it out, throws both players throwing each other into the same corner here. High low, which way do you go? Goes overhead. Mystic blocks it all out. Tries to go for the high zombie though, gets caught out, forces the burst. But the level 3 Mistfinder, yeah, you gotta FD in the air like that. Get some points back, but lightweight drops. That's huge.
No, yeah.
Yeah, Johnny close slash, so huge and active, drags Mystic right back down. Mystic ready to block the close slash, but maybe not ready to block the option afterwards. Blitz out to get out of that Okizeme. Tommy catches the 5P anti here. Gonna be guess for game here. Goes low, catches Yosagi, but no confirm off of it. Catches the IED, but doesn't actually.
Oh my god. Yeah, blitzing in the corner is something. Blitzing in the corner on IEDs is something else.
Oh no, this is a great start for Yosagi here though. Got the round start 2D into level 3. Yeah, just sitting here in Mistfinder stance, daring Mystic to do something. Sure, you got a burst before you're gonna use it. Not there.
That's a first, yeah. Just has to hold back there. Oh,
goes low this time. Yeah, just goes low that time. Maybe Mystic expecting the Zwei. Has the stun. Mashes out of the stun, but not in time. And that's going to do it. Going to be a perfect to wrap this up. Yosagi is going to take it with Neil after a bracket reset over Mystic and Eno Boys.
Listen, I said it before. Domain expansion, Bahamas. He's over there scratching his nuts for sure.
I feel like Bikin only has to perform maybe like 7 labors of Hercules though. Still
Yeah,
a gross
listen,
number
you're
of
right.
labors.
You're right.
But congratulations, regardless, to Yosagi and Neil taking it from well, technically from loser side. The bracket did get reset there, but you managed to close it out in the end.
Really sick set.
Mystic and Eno boys second place, and of course Solstice and KTP there on third place. Really great sets all day tonight. Some great upsets. I mean, first ones are so much fun for that reason. You get to see people just make plays that you don't normally see him make. But that's going to do it for All Guns Blazing, our 2v2 monthly 2v2 bracket. Always a ton of fun to run these at the start of the month. Get a nice short little condensed bracket for fun. Get to see a lot of players come out that we don't always get to see. This weekend will be Slashback happening out there, I believe in NorCal, so go check them out. Brett's been running that. Obviously, Play Guilty Gear crew out there. NorCal been supporting Xrd for so many years, so make sure to go support them by watching that stream. Next week, we will be back with another standard double elimination bracket. TXT, our standard 7:30 Central Time. So be on the lookout. We'll post the link to sign up for that bracket over the weekend. Rudy, do you got any final shoutouts before I sign us off?
Y'all are sick. Thanks for playing. Appreciate it.
All right. See
Till
y'all
next time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Play Guilty Gear.
Play Guilty Gear. See you next time. Thanks for coming.
Lily, not change the beat. The sky is not the same no more today. There is no turning back. Lily, not change the beat. Covers are always judge books by today. If they are shiny or not. Every page inside is meaningful as always. But no one's gonna read them out again. Oh, please don't wait for me, darling. Stay out of the cold rain, or your heart may become rusty. Oh, please don't wait for me, darling. Don't stand there in the sea. Your soul is right now. You don't need to wait, need to wait for us. Soft no more today. They change the cold and sad. Lily, you never change.